jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Saying that you're the best, you gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come back sports. Talking way too much, world come back sports. Talking way too much, world come back sports.
Yep, shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-Side official. No negotiations needed, period. You already know WCS is back in the building. Man, we have a hot topic as always. I want to dress it up real nice. Add some more spice. Because I've spoken on the boxing hocus pocus when it comes to this sport. I told you several times, man. Shout out to Honor Brown on deck, man. I see you. What's good with it, man? I've said it. I will say it again. That boxing is never up to disappoint, y'all. Or to the ones who understand that disappointment is right around the corner. If you really want to be serious about it, disappointment is right around the corner. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When there's points of controversy, prepare to get stuck. Okay? Prepare to get stuck when you're talking about boxing. The lesson boxing teach you will always have you in the struggle. I don't know if y'all heard, but this is Wednesday hump day. There is some information that has been released, reported, that deals with the hottest topic of the week, the results of March 1st of Gervonta Davis and Mutt Roach. Now, let me pop the can a little bit and take a sip of this freaking soda or whatever they drinking on out there, because there's been a lot of thirsty niggas out there hating. When they found out that there may be some potential legality or the decision may be overturned. Oh my God. The haters was postured up at position of attention. They was like, hell yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Fairness and justice for all. No. The happiness that they had, it was because they're a hater. Now, once again, just like Osterine, we have a lot of unqualified experts out here trying to give you the ingredients of hair grease, y'all. Have you ever heard some shit like that? These cats was up here in rotation trying to give you the ingredients. It's people that's never used grease in their life. And they're talking about, no, he was lying. Tank was lying because there's no way the hair grease can drip in your eye. Even the female that did his hair couldn't stay quiet because Tank didn't even mention her name. She didn't get no clouts, so she had to go steal it. I'm going to just let you know. He went over here. How do you know his freaking schedule? I mean, she did herself a one over, didn't she? She went over there and was talking about she didn't use this, that, and the other. Nobody don't know who you are. And just because you're trying to release yourself from culpability doesn't mean you're being truthful. Now, for the people like myself that has used hair products in the past, why? Because when I was initially birthed, okay, some 20 years ago, I determined, and my birth certificate says that I'm black. Yeah. I looked at my parents. I said, okay, Pop black, Mom black. Okay, I'm black. I'm down here in the South. I'm black. as I grew up, I found out I had to apply certain products to my hair, or else it's gonna look a little funny when I'm out there trying to get the honeys. And I determined I needed a brush for the how much hair. I did, I wore a lower cut, really never anything too high where I needed a pick. So I always like the waves and everything, right? But with that said, putting grease in your hair, right? And those of you that can relate to me understands that if you're sweating and you somehow touch your hair, I'm talking about you have some good grease, not Vaseline now. I'm not talking about y'all. I know some people's in the project. You know what I'm saying? You get a whole gallon of Vaseline for 50 cents. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm not talking about putting old cooking oil on your shit. I'm talking about if you had the opportunity to wear some Dax, Murray's, Wave 360, just a little common hair products, pomade that you put on your hair. If you put your hand in your hair while you playing hoop or anything like that, and make a mistake and wipe your eye, your shit gonna be fucked up for a minute. Because you have secretion glands, right? You have something to keep your eyeball lubricated. It wasn't far-fetched. But people are so quick to jump to conclusions and be the arbiter and act like they're the mitigator. They're the judge, jury. They want to run the gavel because they feel some type of way about the boxer. That's what I seen. People was gleaming with happiness. Yeah, that's what he get. Look, we're talking about a knockdown, and people up here talking about that's what you get for cutting corners. That's what you get for cherry picking. Are we on cherry picking? Because y'all didn't give Canelo Alvarez the same energy. Are we on cherry picking, or are we talking about something that was in the man's eye clearly that he took a knee from? Now, if you remember, when I was trying to basically minimize the interference, goddammit, I was trying to keep boxing in an environment of sanity, peacefulness, because it's only March of 2025. The year was going pretty decent in January. Everybody was up here talking, I just can't wait the 22nd. I just can't wait the 22nd. Everybody was waiting on February 22nd for the big card. After that, now boxing fans go back to being rowdy, rambunctious, belligerent, cantankerous juveniles. They switch it up from cherry picking to taking a knee. Okay, let's talk about taking a knee. As you look in the thumbnail, is it up to the boxer to basically sign up for a special program called Boxing Ethics before they step through the ropes? Do they have to complete a correspondence course before the opening bell to make sure they understand the rules and regs of the boxing ethics? Was it unethical for Tank not to say, hey, Steve, I know I took a knee, man. Listen to me, man. I got some grease in my eye. I got some in my eye, man. I know you know, Steve, because when I look in your eyes, I don't know what direction. You know what I'm saying, Steve? Man, don't make this is about eyes, bro. Because I had some in my eye, man. And I'm a boxer. I'm still licensed. I still got some big fights out there. I still got some heads I want to knock. So therefore, I had some in my eye. So I had to go over there to the corner and wipe it with the towel. Man, they ain't going to fire you. We're going to make sure of that, Steve. But you got to look out for me, man, just like they look out for all these other fighters up here. Just like Virgil Ortiz can go over there and say, nope, I ain't knocked down. You have to go to the replay. Didn't he do that, Steve? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Chink. He did do that. And the referee, you know, he didn't do what he's supposed to do on the spot. He didn't see it, but they came back with the replay. But I got to check the replay, Chink. I got to check the replay. All right, check the replay, man. It ain't going to work out in your favor, but check the replay. The thumbnail says the WBA agrees to uphold the controversial results of March 1st. Lightweight championship bout. Gervonta Davis will rightfully retain his divisional crown and is projected to rematch with Callan in the late semester. That was my words, but it was in a CNP, a copy and paste, you know, without plagiarizing. But that right there, y'all, the decision has been upheld. If you want to go to talk about the reality of it all, let's go right here to the man himself. Let's read what the WBA put out there for everyone that's feeling some type of way right now. Okay? From top to bottom. From our perspective, this is from the WBAboxing.com. From our perspective, Willis' decision was not unreasonable or unjustified. He ruled in real time that Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down, and therefore, no knockdown should be recorded. Judges by regulation must follow the referee's ruling. Once again, as the OG that was on here yesterday, he clarified this. Okay? When we was talking behind the scene and on the scene, he said it's against the law. Unless it has something to do with performance enhancing drugs or substance abuse. All right? Judges by regulation must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have the authority to override his decision on knockdowns. So all you haters out there, that's why they don't want to tune in this morning, because they just don't want to hear what I have to say. What I have to say today. They don't want to hear what I have to say today. Today. You don't want to hear what I got to say today. It's not going to sit right with you, goddamn, like a hard-boiled egg that's been in the car 2-3 summers ago. I get it. You ain't going to want to have that sitting on your stomach. They said, and shout out to J.O., judges by regulation must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have the authority to override his decision on knockdowns. Once again, I repeat, to those of you that was wishing the worst, judges by regulation must follow the referee rulings. They do not have the authority to override his decision on knockdowns. Are y'all fully clear-headed? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? It goes on to say some skeptics have suggested that Willis' call benefited Davis unfairly, but we do not subscribe to that notion. In our long experience judging fights, we see no evidence of favoritism. Only a referee prioritizing the physical safety of a fighter who appeared compromised by eye injury. Let me say one more again. Only a referee prioritizing the physical safety of a fighter who appeared compromised by an eye injury. But we I say, but we, but we do not subscribe to that notion. I pass the plate around. I say one more, I pass that plate around because I need to know if you're rocking with me. Some skeptics, I call them haters. You know who you is and what you do. Have suggested that Willis called benefited Davis unfairly. It's not that easy. Because once again, by regulation, I must follow the referee's rulings, and they do not have the authority to override his decisions on knockdowns. Are y'all clear on that? Are y'all absolutely and total lucid? Let me get a little bit more zoomed in and clear my lens. Pay lucid. Yes, you heard me. From lucid to pay lucid. It's clear as day. You can't change what's already been done. Y'all better stop hating. It goes on to say, the next step, a rematch question mark. One thing is clear, the boxing world is already clamoring for Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach 2. The controversy, the drama, and high stakes demand a sequel. Now it's up to the promoters to make it happen. Now this is not your ordinary Wednesday, because some of you all may be on lunch right now or not. Some of you are sitting in your vehicles all pouty with an attitude and shit, poking your lip out, beating up the dash of your ride that did nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Just having a tantrum. Well, I keep on telling you all, the hocus pocus of boxing. Man, come on. Pay attention. I got another treat for you, shawty. Nobody else has put this out. I got another treat for y'all. You're going to like this. You're going to like this. For real. I mean, likes over here, because they act like, man, they don't want to show old nigga love. I only got 5 likes, man. I gotta wait till I get up to 10 likes to get this motherfucker. The next shit I'm about to show you, I gotta get 10 likes, man. Man, goddamn, I stay hydrated off my own confidence, goddamn it. You know, you can hate all you want, but you can't auto-mute those ears, goddamn it. I tell you that much. You can't auto-mute those ears. You know what I'm saying? I got something that ain't nobody else put out yet. At least don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just wait till I get up to 10 likes, man. Because they ain't gonna do me like that. They're not gonna do me like that, man. You ain't gonna do. But that is what the WBA boxing.com submitted out to the boxing people. Okay? That's what they submitted out to the boxing people. Clears referee Steve Willis. Not unreasonable or unjustifiable. As you see right up here, from our perspective, okay? Their perspective. Understand, perspective is something that certain individuals seem to misconstrue, okay? That's a 3,060 word. Perspective, okay? Perspective. It's up to me to educate, because I enjoy being educated myself. It's always good. But, you know, and let me show you something about perspective. All right? Perspective, in a sense, is defined, okay? Pay attention. The art of drawing solid objects on a 2-dimensional surface so as to give the right impression in their height, width, depth, and position in relation. Okay? Now you know that is off to the side when it comes to this. That's just the definition that comes first, because some of these words have more than one definition of meaning. A particular attitude toward or way of regarding something, a point of view. So the WBA's point of view, their point of view is saying, Willis, based off what they seen through the video and everything like that. His decision, Steve Willis' decision, was not unreasonable or unjustifiable. Yeah, can I get one? They saying it wasn't unreasonable or unjustifiable. Does everybody understand what that means? See, there's a difference between subscription and prescription. Let me break it down for you when it comes to this boxing social media. Okay, you subscribe to certain people's channel and listen to what you select to. I'm not sure every channel allows you the placebo, in a healthy way that you're looking for. Not everybody speaks the same language, even though it's considered to be English. But when it comes to interpretation, there's still a bit of deciphering and decoding that has to go on, because in the real scheme of things, it can be some encryption there when it comes to false information. You know what I'm saying? It can become encrypted by those who don't follow the sport close enough. So then when you subscribe to these people's channels and you stay around too long, like you it's mandatory, then it leads to a prescription. The prescription is going to the doctor and getting yourself checked out for meds. Putting yourself on some shit that bring you back to what you thought you initially was before you join and subscribe to that particular channels, or channels plural, and they gave you the doo-doo of freaking media. Because WCS has told you, you got a lot of haters out here, and those haters are going to stick to their favorite fighters. They say, I'm not required to be neutral, goddammit. I'm going to be extremely biased, and that's what it's about. Right now, Gervonta Tank Davis is sitting good with a nice check. Lamont got a nice check. But pay attention to the subscription, cat prescription. You hang around the bullshit too long, you're going to find yourself need a prescription. Wherever that prescription may be, you're going to find yourself being dependent on that prescription. And that's just a fair warning from WCS, putting on my doctor's, glasses and my coat, because I want to always donate my time and effort to the community. You know what I'm saying? Who would I be if I didn't donate back to the community, give back? I'm just trying to find out why you all refuse, all of you refuse to understand that I put the hocus pocus of boxing out there. I say that boxing see it differently. Look, WCS was over there trying to explain to these cats on different channels, man. I was trying to explain to them, you have to assess situations and by layers. The first layer is always going to be initially what the eyeballs witness, what your imagination, your thought process believe what you seen. Based off clear line of view, you saw what you saw that night. In the ninth round, you saw Tank Davis take a knee. Up to that point, people saying, Tank was getting dominated, which is false. That's incorrect, right? So they take what they want to see, because they ain't looking at both fighters. They're looking at one fighter. They're looking at everything Lamont Roach was doing that they didn't support to begin with. So when it seemed like Lamont Roach was having a very active moment, not to take anything away from Roach, an active moment, the people that was cheering for him to have that active moment and to continue to aggress that moment, them was the ones that was hating on Tank. They didn't want to see him win. They was like, okay, cool. Keep on Lamont. Yeah. Because really, they don't want him to go in there and disrupt careers with other fighters that's in his division that wants to fight him. But at that point in time, what they saw on the first layer was Tank taking a knee, going over there, having his corner wipe his face off with a towel, and then having a very brief dialogue with the third man in the ring, Steve Willis. Okay. Now, all the other layers 2, 3, 4, and 5 is like this. The way WCS sees is that, yeah, he took a knee, but Steve Willis bobbled the count. Okay. Unjustifiable, unreasonable. He did not count. He made a judgment call. Steve Willis made a judgment call. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Did you hear? Judges, by regulation, must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have the authority to override the decision on the knockdowns. Steve Willis did not call the Gervonta Davis knockdown because he did not deem it from a punch. What the WCS? I was trying to break it down to him, but they was acting like I was showing favoritism. Before this news even came out, this is the way I seen it. I say there's something else. We don't know if what would have happened if he got the count and how Tank would have reacted. We don't know if the count would have been given. What Weisfeld and Feldman and Malinsky would have scored the fight. We didn't know that. But man, people started to get so angry and upset, unnerving themselves. God damn. I was up there trying to call some freaking unqualified, freaking unemployed, retired life coaches that didn't mind taking a little bit, 48 to 72 hours to come talk to these motherfuckers, man. You just can't go in hindsight and, well, you know, hey. They ruled the draw without the knockdown being included. So you include that knockdown, Lamont Roach went, no, he doesn't, bro. Because there's time. Time, T-I-M-E. There's time in between that. There's time. We can assume all we want, but it's time that he would have got the count to the end of the ninth. There's time, 3 minutes in the 10th, 3 minutes in the 11th, 3 minutes in the 12th. Whether you want to take that mixture of reality facts or not, you the one gonna have a headache, not me. I mean, people here, you know, the ones who thought I was semi-trolling, not at all. That's just my thought process, critical thinking, you know, logical results, deductive reasonings, formulate a process with all the evidence that you have to get the results that you believe should be the results to prove a fact. That's all I was doing. But some people want to do it blindly. They just want to say, oh, we're looking at. Man, he got hit from a punch. Anybody in their mind clearly sees that Tank wasn't dropped by a punch. It's a guy there. I showed the video of the guy, you know, but it broke it down. Forgive me. You know who you are. He gave a slow motion video of Tank's hair whipping around and hitting him in the freaking eye. Now you have people who ride bicycles, rode bicycles, motorcycles, or just been running through the wilderness, and a motherfucking bug flew in your eye, and you would have thought a Kodiak bear slapped them in the back of their fucking head. They was got the way they was acting. 911. Someone call 911. A mosquito in my eye. If a mosquito get in your eye, you know goddamn well your eye's irritated. You know what I'm saying? Try to get some dirt particles. Small, minute, nano. Dirt particles in your eye, your shit can be fucked up. If something hits your eye unexpectedly, it don't matter if it's 1 follicle, 2 follicles, 3 follicles. If those follicles have chemicals on them, it's only going to enhance how and what you feel once that hits your eye, because the eyes are sensitive. Everybody knows that. But when it comes to this social media shit, man, don't nobody want to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to look at it in the height of their maturity. You know what I'm saying? Being past the critical period of learning. I talk about this all the time, man. We go through a critical period of learning, and it's shit that we should be able to understand, process, and transmit. But some people just archive it. They don't want to retransmit it for what it is. They just want to keep it in the archives. I'll say this for another day. Fuck this. It ain't no way. No. He making a little bit of sense, but I don't want to admit to that. Not today. Once again, we have been educated. We have been educated. Thanks to the other guy that we was communicating behind the scenes. You know who you are, AL. Word was that the replay was just fine on fight night. The replay was outstanding, crisp. The shit was crisp. There was no faulty difficulties. But you know what it was? It was the hocus pocus. The hocus pocus. I tell y'all about the hocus pocus all the time, and y'all just think it's some cheesy little hook. Magic does exist in boxing. You've seen it firsthand. It's what you believe you saw is not really what you seen. You know what I'm saying? It's no glitching. Only if your thought process allow it to be. If you're unwilling to process deeper per whatever else that's collectively associated with that moment. We're talking about boxing and we're talking about rules. We're talking about individuals who have to enforce those rules. We're talking about qualified individuals that have to enforce the rules. And Steve Willis at that point in time, in my perception, my assumption, did not call Tank Davis' knee being on the canvas. I won't change that. But due to qualified individuals paid to hold down that third man in the ring, which on that night was Steve Willis, he made the call to resign his efforts from the count. Shut it down. Consummate. Conclude. That's what he did. He shut it down, y'all. Steve Willis took out the motherfucking scissors and clipped the umbilical cord of life that he was given to the motherfucking public. When Tank put his knee down, he was giving them the policies, the procedures of what should happen naturally from a referee who's seen a fighter take a knee. They start to count. Unfortunately, Tank Davis being the face of the promotion, he's being the face of the promotion. Tank being the face of the promotion. The sequence of events that you witness, it wasn't no AI editing, but it showed you there is other underlining processes that can manipulate a decision that seems absolutely clear-cut and straight to the point. And that effort for Steve Willis to resign his count and communicate with Tank separated Tank from being a fighter who was in violation of being knocked down, who wasn't called for the 10-8 round, which certain gullible fight fans believe would have basically altered their final results from Feldman, Weisfeld, and Malinsky. And as it says right here in front of you, once again, judges by regulation must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have the authority to override his decisions on knockdowns. Knockdowns on decisions, his override to authority. They'll have not do they rulings referee. They'll follow must regulation by judges. Okay, that's front from left to right and right to left. Okay, so those of you that plan on doing live streams, you can sit up here and interpret the language all you freaking want. You cannot change it, just like I said. You can't change the decision and you can't change what's written. So you got to pick what you want to stress you out and piss you off on this Wednesday. Are you going to come over here and look at it logically? Or are you going to try to prove to somebody that it doesn't make any sense and boxing should know better than this? This wasn't written March 1st, 2025. This is something that's been in print for a long period of time. But it's wild how people, they claim they know so much about boxing, right? And we don't know, even I don't know everything about boxing, right? But when a situation presents itself, they only want to stamp it. They want to put one staple in there, and hopefully that staple holds everything, the entire shipment. Oh, this is all I need. I need one single staple. Hey, all that's sealed up. Okay, send it over there to the commission. Send it to the promotion so they can get this review done. Yeah. I ain't want to put too many staples in there because I want it to be easy access so they can look in there and read my grievances. This is print that's been active in the sport policies. But people, don't you understand your critical period of learning extends into adulthood? Some of these situations that you see that seems like it's cut and dry is not. All because there's physical beings there to influence what you're looking at. You say it should be this. They didn't allow it to be your way because they felt that, okay, let me shut it down. Willis said, let me shut it down. Let me talk to Tank. Okay, he deemed it wasn't from a punch. So therefore, they're not going to overchange it, and a rematch will happen in a later on forecast. Later in the calendar, 2025. There's nothing you can do about it. I will say something that's been compromised. What's being compromised is fight fans, how they have this freaking quarry of stubbornness and selfishness. They have a quarry that overflows, allowing them to be selfish about certain situations and be biased and all that. They continue to keep that reservoir full when they should drain that bitch. Because boxing is always full of changes, disappointments, shock and awe, surprises. We just seen Hamzat Shiraz get over when he should have took a loss against Carlos Adames. But they come over here, away from Riyadh season, and they wonder why boxing over here is struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? A baby in a walker. You know what I'm saying? A baby in a walker, dog. On gravel. Going down the hill. They wonder why U.S. boxing is struggling. Because you got too many people that's unwilling to process situations outside of one thought, one stubborn thought. They're just going to stick with it. They're going to keep on telling whoever listen, Tank took a knee. Tank took a knee. So if we keep on talking about Tank took a knee, then we have to talk about, was there an 8 count from it? See, here we go again. No. Was it an 8 count? It should have been, though. Okay, it should have been. So that's strike 2. Okay, Tank took a knee, no 8 count. 10 count, 15, 20 count. Then what's next? Man, Lamont Roche would have won. No, it ain't no Lamont Roche would have won. What happened? We're still in round 9. What else is there? You got 2 strikes. What else? The referee, he let. Okay, now we have a physical entity to attach ourselves to that moment. The physical entity was qualified for that night. The main event, y'all, at the Barclays, the physical entity was Steve Willis. Steve Willis chose to abort mission. Conversation over. It doesn't stop you from speaking on it. It doesn't stop your freedom of speech per the Constitution. It doesn't reject future accessibility for you to speak on this topic. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to reset and do some updates and kind of remove some of those firewalls and be more of an open-minded boxing fan and stop just looking at these situations like just because you're extremely mad about something that you've seen, that's the end all be all. It's not, because they know the loopholes before it even hits the public. And this is another perfect example. They saying it wasn't unreasonable, unjustified. Steve Willis deemed it that the knockdown didn't happen from a punch. That's all I was trying to say, bro. I even added, we don't know what would have happened if he would have got the count. We don't know what the judges would have did if he would have got the count. The judges could have very well scored it a draw, even with that being a 10-8 round for Lamont Roach. But since the qualified human being in there aborted the action that was supposed to be taken, people are mad. And you know the crazy part about it, they can only stay mad. Because as angry as they get, it's only going to cause them stress on themselves, not the boxing community. Because boxing has never been that single mass. Boxing has never been the single mass, y'all. You know, boxing is not a planet in the stratosphere now. You can't get mad at boxing. You have to get mad for the system that boxing is a part of, that particular constellation. If you can't figure that shit out, you're going to continue to float around here looking stupid. What you think Tank doing? Tank laughing at y'all ass. We have all these fighters that were saying they think Tank lost. And I'm saying to myself, that's puzzling that they just automatically zoomed in and said it's clear cut. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's nothing to debate anymore. And they're boxers. How is that? How is that y'all don't understand what's in front of me? This is from the WBA now. Why y'all didn't understand that? You know, I tell people all the time, it's all good to be educated, bro. It's just when you brush it off and you try your best to omit information that you should be archiving. You know what I'm saying? Use the mid part of your brain for what it's supposed to do. Routing, mapping. You know what I'm saying? Recall memory, all that shit. Boxing is a place where you should actually take advantage of that. It makes some good points right off the bat. From our perspective, Willis' decision was not unreasonable or unjustified. He ruled in real time that Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down. And therefore, no knockdown should be recorded. No knockdown should be recorded. No knockdown should be recorded. Judges, by regulation, must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have the authority to override his decision on knockdowns. Perspective. A particular attitude toward or way of regarding something, a point of view. Gervonta Davis will rightly retain his divisional crown, and as projected, the rematch will calendar late semester 2025. I mean, how are you feeling at this point? How are you feeling? Let me see what my likes are at. I want to show you something that's going to make you laugh. I'm at 11 now. So guess what? Let me show you this little clip. It's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you laugh. Let me show you this little clip right quick. And I know people going to be, you know, they're going to steal it. But let me show you the clip.
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that?
Can't speak on it.
He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
You no personal opinion, nothing?
Can't, especially.
Steve Willis. Steve out here looking like a black Santa in the hoods. Ski mask on. I'm a YN today. Steve thought he was going to be able to walk in that motherfucker and not be wrecked. Canized. Did y'all see that shit, man? Let me show you that again. I know you couldn't fathom, but I'm pretty sure they're going to snatch the shit out this video. Steve Willis said, you know what? Man, goddamn it. Let me put this. Let me goddamn rock this Scully right quick and put on some clear ones and goddamn put the mask on. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna know me. Dude, like, what you got to say about that, huh? Unreasonable, unjustified, huh?
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that?
Can't speak on it.
He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
No personal opinion, nothing?
Can't, especially.
Hey, old boy said he did some bullshit though. Oh man, you gotta love my people, man, when they act the right. But he said he did some bullshit though. he trying to bait Steve Willis into that shit, and Steve Willis say, especially when you got the camera rolling. I mean, Steve, you saw Steve right out, huh? That more like a black chameleon in the motherfucking post office or wherever he was. You know what I'm saying? Steve walked in there, ski mask on, nigga. He probably had 2 tools on him. He knew it was hot out there in them streets. Hey, Steve probably had the tools on him, y'all. He said Tank was on some bullshit. Oh man, that shit was hilarious, man.
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that?
Can't speak on it.
He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
No personal opinion, nothing?
Can't, especially.
Damn. Was that hilarious or not, man? That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That right there was hilarious, man. To be on national television in one of the biggest fights of the year. Yeah, you got one of the biggest names, El Chin Checker. One of the biggest fights of the year. And for somebody to recognize you off the rip. And Steve Willis say, nah, I can't speak on it. I can't speak on it, especially when you record me. I can't speak. And Steve Willis cool people. I met him before. He cool people, man. But man, these referees go through this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think what he didn't do was worse than what Tony Weeks did do when it was Rolly Romero and Barroso. He just stopped the fight for no fucking reason and robbed that man of a chance. Because he would have stopped Romero. But per the orders, you know what I'm saying? Per the orders, Tony Weeks was said to stop the fight. Per the orders. So with Tank looking at this draw on his record, that ain't going nowhere. But what we can say is that to the right side of his wins, that's still considered to be unblemished. You understand me? Unblemished. Flawless. Zero. You know what I'm saying? Zero. And look, Lamont, I understand what you thought. Lamont Roach, I understand what you thought. I understand what you thought, but it ain't. It ain't, bro. And, shout out to Lamont getting that nice little, soft, plush payday to feed you and your family. Man, hey, I'm happy for you, bro. Boxing is a tough sport. But you have to understand now. Listen to me, Lamont, and listen to me, Swaggy P. You know what I'm saying? The other hater that's out there. Listen, it's not going to be the same in the rematch. I mean, it's not going to be the same in the rematch. This is going to be a perfect example when Maidana was able to get the rematch with Floyd after beating Adrian. And he came in the second time after he made the fight close to first, and he made it look easy. You know you're gonna have to do more than what you did the first time, right? You do know that, right, Roach? You're gonna have to do more, way more than you do. You're gonna have to come in there, and it ain't gonna be as simple as just squaring up and standing right there in front of Tank. You do know that, right? You do know it's gonna be different. I'm just wanting to put that out there. You do know it's gonna be different. Let me get to the chat because I know we have some haters in the chat and some supporters. Shout out to everyone that's on deck. You already know. The OG Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. What it do? What it do? Mike in the building. I see you on deck. Bill's Boot Camp on deck. Malik is on deck. What it do, man? Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, on deck. What it do, brother? How you feeling? The Roach took the can of Raid out of Tank hand. Tank in the eye. He took knee. It wasn't Grease. It was Raid. Why would the actual Roach spray Raid on an entity that's not considered to be affected by Raid? I mean, last time I checked, Raid doesn't kill humans, does it? I mean, last time I checked, once I get off this live, I'm gonna have to do some soul searching. You know, I'm gonna have to go to take some of them psychedelics for ayahuasca. That's what I need to do. Carlos, what's good? What's good, man? I see you on deck. Yeah, man, the Tank haters was unwilling to process the full alternatives that went along with Steve Willis stopping the motherfucking fight. He canceled the count right then and there. People up here talking about if. I mean that word if you couple that with what? Oh my God, it's like a long drawn out dimension of dead space. Because people will what if the fuck out of you, yo. What if you know, if the 8 count, or what if Steve Willis would have gave Tank the 8 count, and what if Steve Willis would have disqualified Tank for going over there? You know, all those scenarios I just gave you leads to him losing the fight. You know what I'm saying? What if Mark Roach would have got the 8 count, and then we would have went to the scorecards? That one round that was missed, you know, it don't work like that, man. Boxing has proven once again that it doesn't work off simplicity. Boxing works off complexity. It's never going to change in a non-regulated sport that you can earn wages off of. But yet, it is not controlled by the government. You will continue to have complexity over simplicity. People need to stop thinking with simplicity and tell themselves, I have to go in here way beyond the worst case scenarios, and I have to be willing for the trickery and the hocus pocus. If you're not willing to do the shit, all I'm saying, you're hazing yourself. That's all. You continue to haze yourself. Now, you know, it's going to be some people that come and you know, and basically speak on the reporting news, okay, and they're gonna feel like they was taken advantage of, manipulated. Yes, you should feel that way. I've told you several times, boxing is a corrupted sport. You have individuals that always and will always influence the outcome of a fight at any given moment in between the first and the final second. That is facts, people. Whether you want to digest it for nutrition or just treat it like it's nothing, hey, you always going to be a part of that. Boxing will always show you, man. People up here, oh man, you know, boxing is starting to grow again. It's starting to grow again. And then some shit like this. hey, boxing's been trying to tell you. You up there, you know, running your fork through your food and say, oh, what's that? And you know that shit is past the expiration date. And you see some discoloration in your food. And you say, oh, you know, shit. And let me just take this and put that over there. Because that's just... Ain't the rest of it's good from what I see. Let me dig through the rest. Oh, there go another piece. Let me put that over there. Shit. Let me put that piece over there too. You done put all those pieces of red flag. Clear evidence that something's going on. And you eat the remaining portion of the meal and spend a whole week worshiping that porcelain god. Because you ignored all the signs, man. You ignored all the freaking signs, man. They want Roach to be the first one to to pretty much hand tank a blemish, like it's some type of timeout or punishment for him not facing other champions. And if you look at the other champions in the sport, they haven't been there as long as Tank. The only one that's been there as long as Tank in the division is Lomachenko. But we all know the man that has been reigning champion at 135 for a good minute now, above all others, is Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just facts. That's just facts. The attachment to their favorite fighter clouds their accountability of their favorite fighter. Facts. Absolutely. Point taken. You know what clouds do? It's when they have those blinders on, man. You know what I'm saying? They zip tie them blinders and shit so they can't take them off. They just want to stay there. They want to keep the fit tight, all that. And that's the only thing they see. Hey, you might want to change those out and get different lenses because them shits are scratched, fogged up. And no, I'm good, man. They fogged up and scratched because that tells my journey. I'm used to taking debris to the face when it comes to boxing. But you're not going to be able to see the shit that you're supposed to clearly and everything. I don't care, man. This right here is a representation of the hard work I put in boxing and watching this shit all the time. And then, going here in these debates. You know what I'm saying? All the debris that we verbal spar and we spitting on each other and shit, screaming and yelling. You know what I'm saying? And throwing, insults at each other. Yeah. Yeah, that's the testament right there. Yeah. That's my medals. I ain't trying to see shit else besides what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, Roach got a big check, man. You know what I'm saying? Roach got a big check, bro. He should be happy. You know what I'm saying? Roach should be extremely happy. Man, for anyone that want to speak on the turn of events, I just dropped a link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Fulfilling my annual quota. This is for the supporters and the non-supporters. I would definitely like to hear what you have to say. And please don't come over here telling, speaking on something that can't be changed. You know what I'm saying? Based off what you've heard, I just want to hear your insight as far as decision goes. You know what I'm saying? Those key words, unreasonable or unjustifiable. Those key words. Compromise by an eye injury. You know what I'm saying? Benefited Davis unfairly, but we do not subscribe to that notion, y'all. Do you feel me? They don't subscribe to that notion that it benefited Davis unfairly because both fighters, they didn't get a win or a loss. It wasn't a win or a loss, man. But I think that first para says it all. It says it all. Hey, shout out to Bill's Boot Camp on deck, man. What they do with you?
Man, you already know what to do. Let me get in a good spot, Dub. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, for sure. What's good with it, Gumbo? How you looking, man?
Man, bro. Elchin, he take a kneel.
Huh?
I said he's not Elchin Checker no more. He's El Check my kneel.
How's that? I mean, as you've seen in this article right here, right? They didn't say anything about the knee. It was what I've been saying all along. It's more so Willis's freaking decision to abort the call, abort mission. The knee is not in question no more. It's the decision when the knee happened. What caused the knee? What caused it? They said it wasn't from a punch there, Gumbo. Do you feel like elaborating? Sir?
Willis looked like he started counting and Tank said, didn't I tell you don't start counting? That ain't what the script is. And he stopped counting.
Oh, so let's just say that was the case. let's just say that was the case. Who is liable for that decision to stop counting?
Apparently Elmo, which is Willis.
And you calling the brother Elmo, y'all? Man, Gumbo.
Hold on,
God
you
damn.
talking about Wilson, right? He said Elmo. It's a referee, bro.
Man, this is
Yeah, the
disrespectful,
referee.
man. Call that
I
man
know.
Elmo.
I'm talking about Willis. My bad.
But this is
it's a ref.
residual. This is residual from Gumbo. Gumbo love hating on the brothers, man. For real. This is residual behavior. What's going on, Blue?
Oh man, just chilling, man. I appreciate you being on. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for
Hey,
letting me on the panel as usual, and appreciate
what
everybody on
going
the
on,
panel.
Blue?
Oh, what's
Hey,
up, my
Dub.
guy? How you doing, fam?
Hey, Dub say he calling out all the haters, man. Shit, I'm number one. Give me a motherfucking straw hat and a
Hey,
number one on that
look, I'm
motherfucker.
right here with it. I'm right here. But hold on, man. I gotta ask my guy WCS something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask him something. When you played that video yesterday of the braid looking like it went into Tank's eye, was you serious about that?
It looked, or did it actually go into his eye?
No.
Per the video.
My opinion is it looked. Now your opinion could be, because that's an opinion right there. Because you don't know if the braid went into his eye. It could have touched and almost went in his eye. Nobody
My people,
really
the
knows.
real reason Gervonta Davis took a knee, it was because his hair went in his eye. There was no grease, there was no punch, my people. He thinks this because it happened quick, but you can see it right here. The hair flips and goes right into his eye. And trust me, this you gotta respect, because me, as somebody with long hair, I've done this. My hair goes in my...
Well, I mean, it looked
Okay.
like the hair went to the eye.
Hey,
Okay,
Blue,
so
Blue.
let me say this. Hold on. Let me
Hold on. Bill was here first, Blue. I gotta
Oh,
let
okay,
Bill talk.
my apologies. Okay.
Bill was on here first. What's good, Bill? Go ahead.
Oh
Talk
man,
your shit.
I gotta bring my hate out. You know what I mean? I got a question first though. Blue, do you think it should be overturned? I just want to get your perspective
Yes.
before I go.
Yes,
You do?
and yes, no matter what, it should be overturned because the simple fact is the ref messed up, and the commission
Okay.
is in control of the ref, and so therefore, if the ref messed up because he was starstruck or whatever the fuck it is, that's on them. So
Okay,
the replay was not working, so it would have been overturned right then. But it was not working because of technical issues. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until the fight is over with and then make a decision. That was smart because they reached out.
Okay.
They reached out to Roach to see. Roach didn't have to reach out to them. They reached out to Roach and say, "Do you want to appeal or not?"
Okay, I got you.
That's what I'm gonna say. Go
But
ahead, my
I
guy,
got
Bill.
I got a different point of view. You know what I mean? I hope it all need to stay the same. It all need. I love the blemishes and the turmoil. It need to stay the same. I don't think you need to wait there after a fight to change shit. I think my problem is Roach them should have raised hell right after the round ended. His damn corners should have flipped out and said whatever they had to say before soon the round was over. Get your ass in there, talk to the referee, say what you got to say, boom, boom, boom. Then it'll look like you causing some concern about what the fuck just went down. But since they ain't do that, I ain't worried about it. Wasn't no big issue then. I guess I know they was mad about it, but it is what it is. It ain't gotta be changed
They
because at the
did.
end
They
of the
did,
day,
Bill. They did. They did protest in between after that round. They did. That's when they found out that the replay, they said the replay was faulty, which isn't true.
no. See, that wasn't enough raising hell. I said raise hell.
But
I say,
I mean, if you raise hell and stop the fight without the permission of the
you get
referee,
DQ'd.
you get DQ'd, bro.
Hold on, Blue.
That's what I was getting
So
ready to say.
Hold on, Blue. What you mean? If he raised hell and disrupt the fight, you get DQ for that. But if you take a knee and stick your head out the motherfucking ring, you don't get DQ for that when your corner man wipe your face. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, and we gonna motherfucker make it what it is. We
No,
gonna jump out there too.
it's a single
I
edged
understand.
sword. It's a single edged sword because
No,
Tank situation that you mentioned is the only situation that ran the blade. Tank
okay.
was a single edge of the blade.
Okay.
Lamont
But I'm
Roach
saying
didn't raise hell enough for it to be a double edge. He
exactly.
didn't
So,
raise hell enough.
but what you were saying was, why would they do that and disrupt the fight and run the risk of getting DQ?
No,
So
that's what
I'm
his
just
team
saying
should have
they
did. His
should have
team should have
at
been doing
least,
that.
huh?
His team should have been doing it, which
Yeah,
a team member did do it.
Did his daddy do it? The head trainer do it?
I don't know. I don't know. His dad was probably focused on his fighter going back in there
Okay.
and surviving.
See, they probably ain't gonna listen to you. You ain't, but
Yes. Are
okay,
you
and
serious? He was surviving.
I'm I'm gonna end it
You
like
heard,
this
you
though.
heard that sleep still on, Bill.
WCS.
He was
WCS.
survived.
He was surviving for real.
Hey, I'm gonna end
Stop
it
it,
like
man.
this though. You, Dub, you said if he would have got the standing 8 count, who knows what Tank would have did? Hell, who knows what Roach would have did? He would say, "I got this motherfucker." Now he might have turned it up even more. So we never know.
Yeah, that's true. It goes both ways. Shit.
Tank
Just one
never was hurt by Roach like that. Just because he's hit him and he stumbled back, don't mean he was hurt, man.
Roach
Well,
I
wasn't
mean,
hurt
if you
either though.
look, check this out. If you look at Jamel Herring and Lamont Roach, now that's a whole different story with Roach being hurt.
Well, Roach wasn't hurt though by Tank at all.
I didn't say he was.
No. What I'm saying to you is this though. Roach, I'm just bringing that to the table. Roach wasn't hurt by Tank at all. So what is the
Tank wasn't trying to hurt him, bro.
Oh man,
I don't want to
I'm
hear
just,
that shit. Come on, bro.
yeah,
You glazing
okay.
right now.
Hey, how many of these left uppercuts? How many of these left uppercuts did you see in the fight? And then you can disprove my point. How many left uppercuts did you see in the fight from El Chin Checker, who's known to put cats to sleep with that? How many left uppercuts did you see?
How many jabs he take to the face? How many jabs he take to the face? How many straights he take to the face for being El Chin
He took 2
Checker?
jabs to the face.
Hey, that's boxing. That's boxing,
He took
bro.
2 jabs to the face and
Right.
took a knee because of jabs, bro.
No,
Straight and 2 jabs.
no.
What ended it was a jab.
Look, that's
what
not
ended it.
Hey, with Leo Santa Cruz, you know what I'm saying? Leo Santa Cruz was having pretty good success with
It don't
jabs
matter. He didn't go
and
the
shit.
distance, did he? He didn't go
You
the
know what I'm
distance to the same fight.
But the only reason Lamont Roach went the distance was because Tank allowed him to.
Yeah,
That's glazing.
They say they friend. They friend. Right?
No, I'm not hearing that. I don't care.
I mean, you have no other choice but to hear it, bro. Come on, it's facts.
That's no, it's not facts. That's your opinion.
Why didn't Tank throw the left uppercut the entire fight like that consistently over and over again? He knocked out Frank Martin with an uppercut.
Because Lamont Roach didn't allow
He
him
didn't want to
to.
get countered. He didn't want to get countered.
I don't know why y'all sit up here and
boxing,
say disallowed. He didn't allow. He can't stop Tank if Tank wanted to hit him with an uppercut.
No,
You're
discrediting. You're discrediting Lamont Roach's.
No blue. They give Lamont credit when they want to, and discredit him when they don't want to.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So look, this all it is. They gonna say what they say. We gonna say what we say.
Glazing,
at the end of the day,
that's glazing.
At the end of the day, I love the turmoil. Tank got a blemish on his record. I don't give a damn if it's a loss. I ain't really want to see him lose. I thought he was gonna do the damn thing, even though I bet some money on Roach, but I couldn't win because it was a draw. But you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Hey, Bill, he didn't lose though, man. He didn't lose. So you don't have to accept that.
Hey, so hold on,
it was
Bills.
a draw.
You still win, Bills. Hold on, right quick. If they overturn it, you still win. You do know that, right?
Who?
Well, I bet a person, so I mean, I wouldn't even do him like that.
Saying. But hold on. Okay, I got you.
I don't know where you been, Blue. I mean, they ain't overturning shit. They ain't overturning shit.
So let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you.
They ain't overturning the damn thing.
WCS. So when they overturn this, because I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if they're gonna overturn it, but if they do, what are you gonna say then?
If they do what?
If they overturn it, are you going to say that
they're not going to overturn nothing, bro? He didn't test positive for no banned substance,
bro.
Did you not read what I put up here?
Oh yeah, I read it, and it said the only thing that they're going to concentrate on is the knockdown. They're not concentrating him walking over there for no DQ. They're only concentrating.
Judges by regulation must follow the referee's ruling. They do not have authority to override his decisions on knockdowns. Willis' decision was not unreasonable or unjustified. So where are they going to? Up the Senate? They going to the House? They're gonna ask JD Vance. They're gonna question JD Vance. JD, can you step in, please?
So why do the appeal? Why even reach out to him for an appeal?
How you know they got an appeal, man? It sounds good on the surface, but below that, you know,
it's all turmoil, man. They selling magazines. They selling shit, man. They gonna say it's all kind of shit going on with this shit, man. It's a soap opera, man.
I don't want you. Go ahead.
Did they ask him why he started counting and stopped counting?
It says it right here, Gumbo. He said he did not. Where was it? He said that Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down, and therefore no knockdown should be recorded.
But it's not true, though. He was struck. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Skeptics have suggested. Go ahead, bro.
No, my bad. Never said. Why did he start counting? If he didn't say he would knock down, why did he start counting?
Because he took a knee.
Explain that?
He took a knee.
So he should have finished counting.
But he's saying he didn't see why he went down. He didn't see why he went down, and Tank probably explained to him that it was a toxic substance dripping in his eyes, which impaired his vision. So therefore, he had to take a knee and went over and proceed over to his corner to get that taken care of, so he wouldn't be blinded, because boxing is his career, and he wanted to fight another day.
Dub,
this nigga just glazed the shit out of that response.
How is it a toxic chemical when he not washed his head? He not damn trained. He not did all kind of little shit walking around, and all of a sudden it's toxic. Why you walking around with toxic shit in your head that ain't got in your eye yet?
Okay, when did he get his hair fixed then? When did he get his hair done? When did he get his hair done?
On Wednesday.
She said Wednesday.
So we believe in a loctician.
Yes.
Okay. You prove my point, Bill. Bill want to believe a loctician that don't box, right? She just happened to be allegedly the one who did Tank's hair, but you won't believe the boxer himself. You won't believe Tank.
So as
I ain't saying something wasn't in his eye.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all gullible for them women, boy. Them women tell you, hey.
Hold on, Gumbo. I mean, Bills. Let me say this to him real quick. So you're trying to tell me that? So where is the proof that the Tank came out and said, you know what? I don't even know her. She's crazy. She's tripping. She's lying. He
can know her. He can know her.
Hold on. I'm asking you a question. I need you to just answer my question, please. Where is the proof that Tank said? Because it's plenty of time been out right now. It's Wednesday. It's been a whole week. Where's the proof that Tank is basically saying that she's lying? Because no matter what, I'm actually WCS though. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. Where's the proof? Because you are right now saying what you're saying. You're speculating the whole time. So I'm asking you, where's the proof that shows that Tank said, you know what? This ain't even she didn't even do my hair. Where's that at least?
She did do his hair. So why is he going to redirect his focus and he has a bigger entity? Look, his situation, the priority is the controversy that happened in the ring, not the lady that did his hair.
Okay, no, man, no. He put it on her.
I mean, when I asked y'all about his loctician, y'all was on her side without any hesitation. But then y'all turned around. Hey, what about Tank? Oh, we don't believe that nigga. Fuck him. He lying.
Hold on, Bills. We didn't bring that to the table. Tank brought that to the table by making that comment in the interview. We would have never known about what was going on right now in this situation if Tank wouldn't have spoke on it.
What did you say her name was?
Let me finish, please. She got so much backlash where she felt like she had to basically sit there and speak on it because people are in her inbox basically saying, "What the fuck did you do to Tank? Why did you do this to Tank?"
They should be in her inbox.
I mean, my thing is, it ain't even about her. All she said was, "I done his hair Wednesday."
I gotta go through this shit.
So at the end of the day, we going with that. So
Correct.
if you
Correct.
did his hair Wednesday, okay. All I'm saying is, what the hell he been doing all this time, and he ain't got none of them chemicals or whatever he thought was in his damn head. You know what I mean? So he ain't get nothing in his eye before. Okay, so we gonna go with that. I don't know. He could have had something in his eye, but the problem is, you don't do that shit during the damn fight. And if you do, you gonna have somebody say something about it, i.e. me.
Okay. I respect. I respect that point, but yeah, I mean, on the flip side, that Bill, he never mentioned her name. First of all, he said the
Right,
lady who braided
right.
his hair. He never mentioned her name. So whoever selected to go on that freaking investigative mission, that's them. That had nothing to do with Tank. I mean, y'all,
It might have
the
been
haters,
ego.
continue to find shit to put on Tank, but he never said her name.
You know who went on there? Ego and his fan went on there because he even broke down the damn chemicals with his retarded
Yeah,
ass. But
but
we ain't
Well,
gonna go
you
there.
know, I don't co-sign that nigga. So I mean, if he went up there looking on some loctician shit, beautician, that's because he's used to being in the saloon gossiping with them bitches too. You know what I'm saying?
hold on, WCS.
Well, hold
Now,
up for a second. Hold up for a second. One
yeah, go
second,
ahead.
boo. So when it comes down to the priority is Tank and his fight, not you all up here trying to reject what he said about chemicals. We all know when. Let's be honest. When he got his hair fixed, right? Tank got his hair braided. At what time on Thursday and Friday did he fight 24 minutes? At what time after he got his hair done
I mean, he
did
said he put
he
water
fight
on it.
24 straight minutes?
But hold up, he said he put water on it. He put water on it. Now he put water on it.
Like
So
I said, was
obviously
there a
he felt
time that
like,
he fought 24 straight minutes?
no sir, no sir. He could have had
Okay.
something in his eye. I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is, you don't do that during the fight. So if you do, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You can't. Don't tell nobody. Like, I had something in my eye. Why you gonna say all that? We don't care what you had in your eye. Get it the fuck
Wow.
out. Like old boy said, get it the fuck out.
Mm.
You can't see? Get it the fuck out. Your corner
If
man
any,
needed to get it out.
if that was Lamont Roach, okay, so this is my really big point.
I ain't
If
even
that was
gonna use
Lamont
that.
Roach, he would have been it would have been an 8 count no matter what.
I
Oh,
mean,
so
we
No
can
you
matter
say that,
what.
saying
man. We can say that,
so
man. But
how can you say that? How can you say that
Because
in
we all know
hindsight?
it's A side privilege. That's what it was.
I mean,
Oh,
that's like
so
saying
Tank is
that's
A
like.
side privilege. Why you didn't say that in the beginning then? And
I
stop
mean,
I'm gonna
complaining
say
about
that
shit you
now.
already
No.
understand.
Hold
Why you
on,
didn't say
Blue.
that in the beginning? You should have said it
Hold
was A
on,
side
Blue.
privilege.
I don't need
Hold
to
on,
say that at the beginning. I said it right now because I'm trying to
Now it
get
all
Blue.
the
makes
That's
point on
sense.
this
A side
situation.
privilege, y'all. A side
that's
privilege.
like
Blue
saying
just mentioned it.
that's like
Okay.
saying
So
Tank gonna
I
turn
know
up
you trying
after
to
the 8 count,
downplay
man.
it, but it is true A side privilege on that shit. Because if
That's
Lamont
like
Roach
saying
would
Tank
have did
gonna
the
turn
same
up.
thing, so let me hold on. So WCS, if Roach would have did that same shit, what would have happened? In
No,
your
we ain't
opinion,
on
what
Roach
would?
doing the same shit. Roach didn't
Nah,
take a
I'm
knee.
asking you.
Roach didn't take a knee. Roach
No,
didn't take a knee.
I don't care that he didn't. No,
Hey,
I'm
that
asking what you
what were
saw.
y'all saying? Roach was dominating. Y'all, he was, he was beating.
I'm
He
not
was
doing
winning
that.
the fight. So
See,
we ain't talking about what Roach would do. We talking about
then
what Tank did.
why are you trying to control the narrative and not being realistic with the
I'm
situation?
not controlling the narrative. You the one
You
said,
are.
okay. You heard me on here earlier say that y'all cats be killing the narratives with the IF, and then
No,
you
I didn't
preface
hear.
it.
I came
You
on late, so
preface
I
it with what?
apologize. I came on late though.
You
I
preface
just
it with
saying.
what? And now you saying what ifs. I can't do the what ifs with Lamont Roach,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I ain't gonna do the what if. All I'm gonna say is this is what happened. I enjoy the turmoil. Y'all ain't got there ain't no excuses for what Tank did. They don't need to overturn shit. Leave a blemish on there. Let him feel embarrassed like he already feel embarrassed. Let him argue with that woman because she probably gonna do his hair again. And then what you gonna say if you get some more grease in his damn eye? It ain't even gonna matter because I'm glad this happened. Because if it happened again in another damn fight, we can say that's boxing. And they ain't say that shit when they having the Tank. So
And the
until
Tank fans
then,
is gonna do the same thing again, brother. They're gonna come with all
I
kind
mean,
of
it's a
different
lot that
narratives
can happen
and all
within
this shit.
48 hours,
right,
Bill.
right,
So
right, right, right. You
like,
right,
come
you
on,
right.
man,
But
come on.
you're right.
It
But
has
I'm
to stop, man. This glazing
It's a lot
and
that can happen. And
making
is there
excuses has to
24
stop,
minutes
bro.
within 48 hours there, Blue? Is it Is
He
it
love it. That
is it
joker there, man. He's serious.
What'd you
Blue?
say?
Is it 24 minutes within a 48-hour period?
No.
What?
You said, is there 24 minutes in a 48-hour period? I mean, there's more than that.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I'm
It's
just
more than
saying.
that, right? Okay. If
Okay.
there's more than that, at what point in time on Thursday or Friday did Tank fight for 24 straight minutes to basically say, okay, it's possible that I'm gonna get some in my eye because I already boxed 24 straight minutes?
Okay, hold on. What does that have to do with
Because he went into
What
the
he
ninth
saying was he's
round.
sweating. He's sweating.
Yeah,
He
why he
saying when have
sweating?
he sweating?
When
When
have
he
he
saying
sweated for
when?
24
Yeah.
straight minutes that the grease and everything can come
so
loose
are you trying
and
to
all
tell me he
that
was
prior to the
lying?
fight?
Are you saying he was lying, or what? I don't understand where you're going with
No,
this.
what
No.
Are
he's
you trying to say?
saying is if how he know that he was gonna get something in his eye if he ain't sweated, he ain't get no liquid in
He
his
doesn't
eye
have
from
to
his
know.
hair.
He can just come up with it. I
I
don't
appreciate
understand
that,
what's going
Bill.
on there.
I appreciate that
Hold on, and let
caveat
me
there,
break that
Bill.
down. Let me break it down. He
Hey,
doesn't
Bill
have
was
to know.
spot on. We just can't we need to goddamn bring in the trumpet. He understand that, Blue. He
Okay, so check it
understand.
out. I got a response to that. He doesn't have to know. What he has to do is in that time, in that situation, he was in distress, and therefore he came up with whatever
Yeah,
he wanted to come with. He came up with whatever he wanted to come up with. Anybody can be witty, and that's what he was at that time. And if
that's
you're
what it
trying to tell
was,
me that
Blue.
if you're trying to tell me he wasn't being witty by coming up with that bullshit ass excuse, talking about the
Hey,
sweat
they
got in my
boo.
motherfucking eye. Come
I
on, bro.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it,
He got hit. He got hit 3 punches.
and they booed the shit out of his ass, and
And
I
you can even
enjoyed
say
every
two
second
of
of
the
it.
3 punches landed. You could even say 2 of the 3 punches landed. But no matter
But
what,
I'll
there
be
was a
back.
punch
Let me
landed,
clock
and
in.
he
For
took a
sure.
step back and then took a knee after that punch was delivered. He took a step back and took a knee after that punch was delivered. And everybody's trying to make it look like that didn't happen. I'm tired of it, bro. They glazing. Everybody's glazing over that
No, it's
shit.
no glazing, man. The glaze
How's
is
that
from
not glazing?
those individuals who are trying to think that they have the powers, the physical powers, to feel the punch as if it's in real time. When Lamont Roach hit Tank, they felt it too.
Who the fuck is doing that?
You up there talking about, 2 of the 3 punches landed. One of the 2
That's
punches
not true at
landed.
all.
I think 1.5 the 2 punches landed. You
It
don't know
doesn't
how it
listen.
felt if it did land.
I'm not even acting
You
like I
don't know
do.
where the
I'm
punch
not acting
landed.
like that. All I'm saying is that there was 3 punches thrown, and at
Do
least
you
2
do
of
you
those
think
3
Lamont Roach has punching power?
doesn't matter.
No, do you think he has
Let
punching
me
power?
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me
You
ask you.
don't want to
I see
answer the
what you're doing.
question, man. Do
No,
you think he has punching power?
hold on. I mean, he has enough to
Anybody
keep
in the
him
chat,
honest.
do you think
Hold
Lamont
on.
Roach
I'm
has punching
answering you.
power? Okay.
Yes, he does. Enough to keep him honest, and he showed that.
Keep
Am I
keep who
wrong?
honest?
Tank.
You don't know that because timing
What?
beats power, right? Timing beats power. It was some well-timed shots that he landed on Tank during that fight. That's all I'm saying, Blue. It was some well-timed shots. Does it mean
So
he
you,
has power? I
so
don't know, man. I don't know if
so
he
let me
has
ask you
power.
this. Let me ask you this. Has Tank? Okay, so Tank don't usually perform like this, correct?
Like I said,
I'm just asking you yes or no question. Does it perform
no,
like this? Yes or no?
no, he doesn't.
Okay, so therefore, it's a possibility that there's a bigger possibility that Roach had something to do with his performance versus he had something on his mind. Because that's where you're probably trying to take it at too, right? Oh, he had something on his mind. He wasn't up to
Trying to
lever.
take it when things was obviously going on in his corner. It wasn't the usual. It wasn't the usual calm, organized, peaceful, structured corner over there. There was chaos over there. He was arguing with freaking Calvin, who's he's been known forever, considered to be a father figure. But y'all are just damn kicking that shit to the side like it wasn't that and saying, hey, Lamont Roach, everything he did was the reason why Tank couldn't do. No, he had a fucked up training camp. He had shit going on over his corner that was contentious, and y'all just want to ignore that there was animosity going on over there. That was back and forth verbal sparring. Was it not?
So I'm gonna say this.
Well, no, was it not? Was he not arguing with Calvin Ford over there?
I mean, he did. He did. Calvin Ford tried to wipe his face off with the thing, and
So
he had to
why
reassure
you
him.
ignoring it though? Why you just
He
ignoring
had
the
to
shit?
reassure him. I didn't ignore anything. That's what
I
you
asked
not
you like
understand.
21 times and you was like,
No, I didn't. I just. The whole point is this: is that Lamont Roach, I feel, had something to do with his performance. I understand that he might have had complications going on, you know what I'm saying, on his side, Tank's side. But every fighter generally has something going on when it comes to complications. There's not one fighter that goes in there 100%.
One
If
thing
it's
I try not to
mentally,
do is talk about other fighters unless I'm comparing
oh
a
well, I'm
specific
even
fighter with the situation that happened on March 1st.
okay. So let's not do that then. Let's just say it like this.
I gotta say what's up to Malik. What's good? What's good with you, Malik? Appreciate you
Oh yeah,
pulling
yeah.
up, man.
No, I'm letting him have the floor for a little bit. It's all good.
Go ahead. I'm here chime in when he chime in, I guess. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, well. All I'm saying is this: is that you know his performance was his performance, and Tank's performance was his performance, and you can't control how a person really feels. We can all speculate and think that and see what we see, but that doesn't mean that's what's really going on in the ring or whatever we might see in that situation. Our
But y'all
perception is
running
what
with the
we.
narrative that Lamont Roach was the reason, almost like he disabled Tank's pluses that we're used to seeing him execute in the ring. He disabled Tank instead of saying Tank wasn't Tank because he had other collective, situations going on in his corner. It wasn't a
But there's
usual
but
stable or a structure over there with the chief second all the way to the cut man. It wasn't the same.
but that's not. Listen, I mean that you could say that you could say that's listen. I hate going like that because it could be the same thing saying for Roach's camp. We don't know what it is. Roach might have just been secretive, and I mean you don't think that all the shit that was going on 1 minute the fight's on and all this other shit could be disturbing Roach. That could be affecting him too. You don't know. What I'm trying to
So
say
why
is
you want to
this.
be his counselor and not Tank's counselor?
Now, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. All
You
I'm
want to
saying
talk
is
about
that
glazing?
no, I'm not. I don't care.
Nigga, you
Listen.
up there pouring a motherfucking gallon of
Nah,
oat
no,
milk,
not at all. Not at
almond
all.
milk,
Not at all.
silk milk.
Mm-mm,
God
not at
damn.
all. Not at all. I'm trying to basically look at it from a different point of view instead of one point of view, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not looking at it just from Tank's side. I'm looking at it from both
Man,
sides.
you're looking at it from Lamont Roach's side.
No,
You
not
right,
at
you ain't
all.
looking at it from Tank's side. It's
I am
everything the
looking at it from
coddle of
Tank's side.
Lamont Roach, man.
Listen, Tank is the one that took a knee, and he admitted that. Correct or not?
Man, we off that. Steve Willis should have
Listen,
kept the count going.
hold on. You're making a statement, and I'm verifying why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. He
Tank
took a
put
knee.
himself in this. Hold on. All I'm gonna say is this: Tank put himself in this position. He admitted that. So no matter what I'm trying to say is this: he didn't have to take the knee. Nobody forced him to take a fucking knee. The ref didn't. The only person that nobody did. Not even Lamont Roach. He decided to take the fucking knee. That is on him. Now, whatever happens afterwards, if they want to overturn it, that's on them. He is the one that put it up in their hands to basically make a decision. He didn't have to do that. He could have just basically like it's blood in his eye. He could have just said, "Fuck it, like let me wait to the end of the round, move around the ring to do whatever I have to do." He could have did all kind of shit. He didn't do that. What he did is he chose to take the fucking knee, and his reason why is because I couldn't see because there was something in my eye, and I did not want to get knocked out. So you're already putting it out there. That's why I took the knee. So you're expecting to get an 8 count no matter what. Because you know why you took a knee. He is a
Okay.
smart boxer. He is a smart boxer. I'm not going to even sit here and act like the number one, the face of fucking boxing. This is what he's supposed to be. Doesn't understand what he's doing, taking a fucking knee for an 8 count. He knows an 8 count. He knew why he took a knee. Are you trying to tell me he took a knee and didn't he expect to get an 8 count?
I will respond, but I want to let Malik speak since he's been sitting here, and I will
Okay,
get
I'm gonna
back
go
to
ahead and
that.
fall back. Yeah. Go
In
ahead.
the meanwhile, please find a glass, some ice, and pour your cold beverage. You seem a little bit stressed there, Blue.
No,
You
I
seem a
ain't
little bit
stressed.
stressed.
I
Up
ain't
and
stressed.
raw.
I'm just getting out there with it. Having fun.
Hey, drink some warm milk and get the endorphins going and relax. Hey, what's
Okay, I
going on,
got
Malik?
Salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody, man. Well, man. Listen, I heard the brother point, man. Ah, listen, man. I'm gonna be blatantly. I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna say it straight up, man. Nothing's gonna change.
You there?
You
Okay.
Roach fans. Well, fans only because of Tank losing. It's nothing's gonna change, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Um, yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. Roach, with Tank Toe Roach, you're not gonna win.
They're not gonna give it to you. No matter what you do, they ain't gonna give it to you.
See,
That's
y'all
why they
chuckling about.
upset. That's
See,
why
hey,
they
look,
upset,
look, look,
man.
look. Y'all chuckling about that, but that's not the fairness of boxing. Y'all chuckling about somebody taking advantage of the A side privilege. Y'all laughing about that like it's okay.
Wow. The fairness
Yeah,
of
no, it's
boxing.
not. It's not.
The
No,
fairness.
no, no, no. He is the A side, and you guys are laughing at him, telling somebody that's worked just as hard as him, or even more. You ain't gonna win, bro. I got
You,
this in the
you know
bag, no
what's
matter what.
unfair, Blue? You know what's unfair
That's
is
that's that's that's
when
crazy. That's not
a
funny.
fan like yourself try to act like you understand the serum properties of each human being, whether it's sweat or blood, and you're going to use analogies. If blood was dripping in your eye, vice sweat perspiration from someone's hair with chemicals that me and you, we don't have the names for, nor do we have the damn evidence to what happened, what was put in his ear. So you're just gonna take the high rule and say, well, I'm just gonna discard it like it don't matter and he's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you ignore the fact on what he's talking about? Why would he say something was burning his eye? Let's just say he misspoke and it wasn't grease. It was something else that she put in there. I mean, we see boxers sweat their hair out all the time. We see trainers pouring water on top of their head, cold water to wake them up. We see that all the time. So how could it not be the case? Amanda Serrano didn't even step in the ring because chemicals from her hair impaired her vision enough for them to say she was unfit to box. So
Okay,
Tank all of a
that's
sudden,
understandable.
Tank get canceled out by y'all for pure hate.
No, no,
But
that's
Amanda Serrano
understandable.
get loved and coddled and embraced.
Your main point that stood out was you said basically that he couldn't he might have made a mistake and said what he said, right? Okay, but he
What's up,
reassured
bro?
us and brought that to the table more than once. So if he made a mistake, he should have corrected it instead of coming with the
Yeah.
same BS, same excuse. That's all I'm trying to say.
You gotta put it over there though.
Hey, okay, go ahead, go ahead. I don't know what's
He
going
should
on.
have corrected what though, Blue? I mean,
Did somebody come to get it? No, you want to tell somebody that you know from here. Oh no, I thought somebody was coming. No, but you know the ladies. Who would I give it to that? They don't.
my whole point was, like I said earlier, is that the liability is released from Tank taking a knee. He's not the referee. He can't beat two people at one time. He's in there as a fighter. He's one half of the two fighters. His opponent was Lamont Roach and not Steve Willis. Okay? So therefore, Steve Willis was there as the third man in the ring, as they always say, to basically oversee the fight. Steve Willis is not judging the fight. He's there as a monitor. So he monitored. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He monitored, and he did not call the damn knee on the ground as a knockdown. I admit it. It should have been deemed a knockdown, but Steve Willis said he didn't see it happen from a punch. I mean, the crybabies have to get over that shit, man.
Hey, if this gets overturned, the crybaby's gonna have to get over it too. There's gonna be some crybabies if this shit gets overturned. I do know that.
So who do you think is going to overturn it, though? Trump? You think Trump going to do it?
I don't know. All I know
No,
is
I'm just saying, who?
it's gonna be the people that basically called him up.
Get some names. Get some names. Who you think going to have this overturned?
I don't know. You know what? It's gonna be Bill Haney. That's who's gonna get it overturned. How about that?
Okay.
you gonna say Trump?
I like my chances. I like my chances if Bill Haney is the one up there that won't get overturned. I like my chances.
Okay,
I like my chances because he don't have nothing to do with the commission. You know, he's not a judge that night. So let me ask this question. Okay, let's just say everything stays the same like it is. What do you want to see next for El Chin Checker?
I want him to see. I want to see. I want to see him fight Roach first, because if he lets Shakur fight Roach, it's going. I think it's going to be. It's going to hurt.
It's gonna hurt who?
What do you think, man? Tank.
Why?
Because Shakur's going to get in there and beat the break dust off of Lamont Roach.
Oh, so that's what I was waiting on. So Lamont Roach has even less of an opportunity going in there fighting Shakur Stevenson and getting the beats break.
That's just in my opinion.
The breaks beat off of him, rather than him going in there and rematching Tank. I get it now. You know what I'm saying?
That's just my opinion. Hold on. That's just my opinion. Just like you have your opinion when you say what you say.
So you think that's that much separation in between Lamont Roach and Shakur Stevenson that he's going to beat the brakes off Lamont? Wow.
I won't say beat the brakes off. He's going to put off a boxing clinic. Yes, I do feel like that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. You know, yeah, you're right to think. You know what I'm saying?
What he do? You know what I'm saying? And win the fight. And I think he's going to be able to win the fight very decisively. That's all.
Let me. You're a Lamont Roach fan, bro?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I fuck with boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not a Lamont Roach fan, but goddamn it, you up here glazing the shit out of his ass right now, boy.
I ain't glazing him at all.
I swear to God, Blue.
Hey, listen, I ain't glazing at all. You know I ain't glazing.
Man, I know you got a Krispy Kreme franchise somewhere, nigga. You are all about the donuts.
No glazing here, man. But I've been listening to you glaze, though.
Is it just that you want Tank to have that blemish on his record? Is that?
Listen. I mean, you can feel how you feel, but I'm gonna tell you just like this. I think that no matter what, you know what I'm saying, that if nothing happens, nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? We move on. But if something happens, don't be mad at the situation and don't be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this shit." That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, you can't get mad if it happens. It happens, but it's just sad. Like these people coming out of the woodworks. That's not Roach fans. That's breaking this shit down, and it's just like, bro, he didn't. To me, he didn't win the. He didn't win the fight, bro. Either or, he didn't win the fight.
Who didn't win the fight?
Roach. Even if with that knockdown, he wouldn't have won the fight, bro. Because he actually.
That's your opinion, though.
Of course, just so you have your opinion. I'm not nothing is still in stone. Exactly. So yeah, he actually took a knee also. Did you see that?
What? Man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you see that?
I seen it.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so what round did he take a knee? You said he took a knee. You said that Roach took a knee. So what round did Roach take a knee? Nah, come on, bro. You're supposed to know this shit. You shouldn't have to think about it. None of that. What round did Roach take a knee? I'm still waiting for you to respond. See, this is what I'm talking about. You just getting up here just to talk, bro.
Oh man. What up, fellas?
This man, hold on. Why did he just get out here and lie and say that Roach took a knee?
It's out there, and look, I'm not using it. I'm not using he took a knee. I didn't say that the whole live, but I have seen the video of him taking a knee. I don't compare that. I'm not going to compare that to what Tank did. Tank clearly took a knee. Roach took a knee due to the clinch or whatever that was. You know what I'm saying?
Because his feet might have got
his feet what? Man, you up? See, there you go again with that goddamn.
Fuck it.
Pouring that shit all on Roach head, bro.
No. Watch this. He took a knee then. If y'all want to say that he took a fucking knee, and you talk about a clinch situation, he took it. Man, that don't make no fucking sense, man. Y'all really reaching for that? A knee off of a clinch situation?
And let me ask you a
Don't
question.
stress
That
yourself
blows
out
my
too
fucking.
much.
That blows my mind. That just
You
blows
know,
my
Tank
mind.
known to throw uppercuts in the clinch now.
Oh, but he hugged him and he forced him to take a knee. Come on.
You stressing out, man. You sure
How am
you
I
want to
stressing
continue
out?
this? You sure you
Hey
want to
man, I'm
continue this
laughing because
conversation?
y'all cracking me up right now, man. I appreciate y'all.
Look,
I'm just
look,
trying to be
look.
happy,
Malik
bro.
clearly asked you were you a Lamont Roach fan, and
And
you was unsure. So it
I said
concerns me
no.
that
I'm
you're
not.
advocating for him so much, and you're not even a freaking Lamont
I'm a
Roach fan.
fan of boxing, my
No,
brother.
no, no. You're a
So
fan of
no,
Shakur Stevenson,
no,
and
I'm a fan of boxing. That's
you
why I
want
have the
any way, shape,
ability
or form
to
for Tank to get
no.
degraded, bro.
I don't listen. You could take it like that. You could believe it or not. That's on you. That is your option. But I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm a fan of boxing. So therefore, I'm gonna defend the situation of how I feel like I want to defend it because I'm a fan of boxing. I'm not
Okay.
trying to be a fanboy of the situation. Not at all. I don't give a fuck if the situation with Shakur, like I say all the time, let motherfucking Tank call up Shakur and say, "Hey man, I want to fight," and Shakur's ass say to him, "Hey, I ain't ready for the fight right now, man. My hands is fucked up." I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Get
Well,
your ass in the motherfucking ring and do what you got to do because the simple fact is you talk so much shit saying you want this fight and he gave you the opportunity, take it.
so
You got
What's
to
going
get
on,
your
basically,
handwork
Tyrese?
on.
What up? What up? Yeah, man, I saw the fight. I'm still. I think I kind of feel like everybody else, but I think this fight is just kind of this little matchup is going to kind of result in a trilogy between Tank and Roach. I know Tank probably wins the next fight, and then they'll have another fight. So I'm just kind of interested to see what the other champions are going to do because that's gonna have to force somebody to unify or have some sort of defenses. So I want to see what the other guy's going to do. I truly think this going to be a trilogy with Tank and Roach.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a trilogy, man. I think once Tank knock him out the next time, that's gonna be that.
How do you see a
It's
knockout? How do you see a knockout if you couldn't knock him out the first time?
well, I
Not
just you know
every not every fight strategy is the same. Go ahead, bro.
I
I
just
know
feel like
that. I just don't
I
see it.
just feel like he was distracted. It was a lot, man. It was like WCS was saying, it was a lot going on, man. I don't know if you seen it in the sixth round when he was bringing it to him, like he demolished him. He demolished him the fifth and the sixth round. I don't know if you seen that. Um,
I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I just think it's just too much familiarity. Like say a guy from the hood, he an all-American basketball player, but in the hood, ain't nobody really scared of him. But once other guys get in the ring with him, get on the court with him, they scared of him. So I just think the familiarity helped Lamont in this case. I don't think
Yeah,
it's going to be a knockout. I think it's just going to be a closely contested fight.
that. Hey, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. This fight, Tank was it was like a 60-40 or we'll say 70-30 before, and now with Tank having the power situation, and I'm only giving him this because he still has power no matter what, and he might come in, switch up something a little different. Just like I guarantee you, Lamont Roach is gonna switch up something different too because he's that disciplined and he showed it. Um, I'm saying 55-45 for Tank. But I'm telling you right now, I think that if he can't hurt him again, he does not hurt him at all. Roach winning this fight next time, no matter what, because everything that went down, they're not going to try to have no controversy. They're going to give it to him, no matter what. If Roach does the same, if it plays out the same way, Roach is getting this fight. There's no way they're going to sit there and go through any kind of criticism again and having all this backlash over this shit. They're not
You
going to do
think
it,
you
bro.
think you think Roach just based off one fight, he's in the good graces of PBC?
I
Man,
think
Nope.
that
come
they
on,
don't want to go. I no. What I
come
think
on, man.
is
He ain't no
they're
money
not. They
maker.
don't want. You listen. Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about
What?
just
Why you
credibility.
think? Why you think Tank?
Because
Why you
it's
think
a credit.
Steve Willis aborted the count if it
If it
ain't
was
all
about
about money?
if it was about the money, they wouldn't have reached out they don't need to reach out to
Man,
him.
you're really
They
going
let
off that reach out. Who reached out? What was the name? What was the first and last name?
no. Hold on.
So
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna
know if it's
finish
true or
this.
not.
All right,
yeah,
man.
Hey, Blue Hustle,
who
though. Blue Hustle.
It's
You understand what's going on? Like everybody's on Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes did what he was supposed to do. as a hired official. He protected the A side. That's what
He
he did.
protected the A side. God damn, thank you.
That's
Shit.
what he
I said
did.
that already, and you guys are making. So hold on. So WCS, that's okay.
Bro, now
What?
you want me to
No, I'm putting
oversee or
you on
give
the
my
spot.
feedback on whether it's
I'm
okay
putting
or
you on the
not.
spot right now.
Okay,
I am
okay,
putting
okay,
you on the
okay.
spot
You
right
asked me
now
was it
because
okay?
you're
Yeah.
making it seem like it's
Yeah, it's
okay.
okay. It's okay for Steve Willis to do his job. He's qualified, he did his job.
Do his
Okay,
job, right?
that's weird.
Blue, man.
That's
Blue.
crazy, man.
You
That's
just
Why
crazy.
would
told
I
me.
ever stop this man from doing his job that he get paid for? Man, come on
Blue.
now.
Come
All
on,
right,
Blue. You
you're right.
taking this shit too serious. You know
No,
he
I'm
know the
not taking
shit.
it too serious. Listen, that was too
He
much controversy. Everybody knows that. He should have been. It should have been a standing 8 count, which it wasn't. He should have been DQ'd for walking over to the side, which he didn't get. I mean,
he
come
should
on,
have
bro.
been. But
Okay,
Steve,
so what? So stop acting like these scenarios
no.
didn't happen.
I get
Like
it.
I
I
have
get
no
everything you
reason. You
saying.
guys are making it seem like I have no reason for giving pushback at all. I should basically be saying like, God damn, why the fuck are you? I should be on y'all side. Why the fuck y'all talking about? Nigga, he's the A
No,
side. It is what it is.
we get what you're saying, but we understand the job that Steve Willis had to do as a
What it
ref,
was. So
protect the
what?
A side. I don't agree with
I
it,
don't
but I
even think.
understand
I
what
don't
he
even think
did.
it was to protect A side. You know,
Okay.
I think it had a little bit to do with it. Just a little. We'll say 20% out of 100. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when he came to him when he was counting, you know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his fucking job. Because he
Until
started
he
counting like he should have.
until he
But when
remembered what
Tank,
was in the fine print. He remembered what was in the fine print
exactly.
when he
That's what
signed the
I'm saying.
contract.
That's what I'm
Absolutely,
To
saying.
right?
protect the A
That's what
side.
I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That
He
shit ain't
remembered what
cool.
was in the
Because
fine
if it was
print.
What did the
Lamont
fine print
Roach,
say?
listen, if it was Lamont Roach, you know that nigga would have still continued with it. Nigga, what you mean you walking over? Nigga, hey, you gonna walk away from me? I advise
See?
you to turn around right now. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you about to get DQ.
Hey,
You was just gonna get a standing 8 count, but
the
now I'm
only way
about to
Lamar
DQ
gonna
your
win this
ass.
shit, Lamar gonna have to do what Manuel Marquez did to Pacquiao in the fourth fight.
Yeah,
That's
knock him
probably the only
down.
way he gonna
Knock
get
him
his
out.
hand
Knock
raised.
him out. Knock him out. But you know what? You know what the sad thing about it is? Well, because when Calvin Ford walked up and got up on that apron that everybody keep talking about, you know what I'm saying? And and that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to commission, they ain't looking at that. They just looking at the knee. They're not even looking at him walking over there because they understand, they sympathize. They sympathize so much to where they're like, well, Nick, we don't even care about nothing else. We only talk about the knee right now. This is the only thing that stands out to us that we need to even discuss right now. We already know that we're gonna pretty much say we're not gonna overturn it, but we have to fake it like we are.
Right. You know all the details. You know all that. So you
You
know they
see
had
what
to
I'm
protect
saying?
the A
So
side.
what I'm saying is, so hold on. What I'm saying is,
You know all the
WCS.
details.
All the
Hold
mother
on.
effing
Watch this.
details.
Watch this. I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna ask you again, WCS.
No, we don't need no pardon shots, no salutations, nigga. Don't ask me shit on the way out.
Nah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you because I want you to. I want to hear your opinion. Please elaborate and tell me. Come on, man. You know what I'm getting at, bro. Just answer the question, please, my friend.
Ah, shit.
Am I missing something?
Hey, WCS. Look, yeah, boy. You be wiggling, boy. You be wiggling. It's all good.
I mean, explain to the people what just happened in case they didn't know. I mean, what was that about?
I just asked you a question, and then he asked me a question, and I answered him, and now I still want my question answered. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Hey man, you mad about a situation that you can't change. I mean, I understand
No, I'm not mad.
I
Hold
understand
on. Don't
Steve
get it. Don't.
Willis has pissed a lot of people off. I get
I'm
it.
not mad. I am not mad because I hold no water in that fight. I hold no water, man. And I didn't care who won, but when it ended in controversy, that's when I formed an opinion,
Man,
just like
Steve.
everybody else do. And I have a right to form an opinion for what I see because it wasn't normal what happened in that situation at all. So I'm asking you again. If Lamont Roach was in that situation, I'm gonna ask you this: if Lamont Roach is in that situation, so that's right for them to pull the A side on that situation. WCS, that's
But
okay
it's
with you?
the mere fact that you know what the A side is and you was explain that Steve
No,
Willis
I
did
wasn't
what he's
explaining.
supposed to do.
I already knew.
You were
Wasn't
explained that Steve Willis did what he's supposed to protect the A side. How much?
No, I wasn't explaining that.
It was
already
plain.
knew.
Yes, he did. Tyrese did, I think.
No, bro, I said that before he even got on the situation.
Oh,
You
you don't
even
want to give him no
confirmed it.
credit? Okay, I got
No,
it.
I'm not gonna. I already knew it. Come
I
on,
get
don't
it.
do
I
that to me.
got it,
Don't do
bro.
that
I
to me.
got
I
it.
already
I
knew
got it.
that.
I got it. You don't want to give nobody no credit.
Nah, there's no reason. I already knew it. I'm gonna give credit if credit is due, but I already knew. You want me to be? Come on, don't do me like that.
No, no,
I don't
no.
even
When
do
he
you like
said
that.
it, you was like, "Oh, so it's right for him to cater
I'll
to
just
the A
answer your
side and all that."
question.
I
I'll
mean,
just
come on,
answer your
bro.
question. You know that's what I'm doing.
Tank is the face over there at PBC. He's the cash cow over there. He told Lamont. He was courteous. What did he tell Lamont? He told him they ain't gonna give it to you, bro.
So that's okay with
Come
you.
on,
That's what
stop
I'm
trying.
saying, brother.
Hey, it's okay for him to be proactive enough and tell Lamont while the fight is still going on than after the fight.
No, I'm asking you as a boxing fan, is that okay? Do you agree with that?
I know I'm not looking at this as a boxing fan. You said
Okay,
what
okay,
did
okay.
you tell me
Got it.
earlier? You said it's all about the what of boxing. You was talking
I
about
don't know.
something
You
like the
tell me.
principles or the morals or something like that. And to me, boxing don't have any morals because
All
you
right.
can come from any walk of life and be a boxer. You can come from jail. You can come from anywhere and be a boxer. It don't have any prerequisites, for you to have a good record, an unblemished record. No, that's not the case, bro.
Well, yeah, we all know that. So we all know
You
that. But
you just gonna
it's
have to
all good, man.
take time off, man, and get over it.
No,
And
no, it's all good. It's all good. Listen.
you know
I'm
what I'm
gonna tell you
saying?
like
That's
this.
pretty much
It's
what I can
all
tell
good. I
you.
ain't got to take no time off, man. It's all good. I just see where you stand, and that's all that matters. I see where I stand. I see where the other gentleman stands, and that's all that matters.
But do
It is
you
what it is.
agree with what we stand? What we
No, it don't
stand at?
matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to answer my point. I'm not. It don't matter. I'm gonna pull your move right now. I,
Okay.
you know what it is. You know what it
Just
is.
trying to get to the bottom of it, man. I want you to
Now, if
be
you was trying to get to the bottom, you would have answered me. You're not trying to get to the bottom.
you would never hear me advocate for a fighter this much, this heavy, unless I actually support
Tank.
the fighter. Like I
It
rock
doesn't
hard for
matter
the
if
fighter.
you're a fan of boxing. If something goes wrong, if you're a real fan of boxing, you're going to speak up. You're going
I
to give
get it,
your
bro.
opinion.
So
That's all
I
I'm
get
saying,
it.
brother.
I get it. So if you're a fan of boxing, you should understand that boxing has always been shady.
Yeah, it's the
It's
Wild
always
Wild
been
West.
corrupt.
The
It's
Wild Wild
always been
West.
people that make poor decisions, shocking decisions. And
Yeah.
then fight fans out here acting like this the first time they ever seen some shit happen in boxing like that. That's not the case, man.
No, it's not that. It's just wishful thinking that we can get something correct. That's all it is. Can we get something correct once in a while? That's all it is. Wishful thinking. And if I'm wrong for having wishful thinking on my side, God damn it, shoot the messenger.
Hey, Lamar gonna get a rematch, so he know what he got to do.
Well, like I said earlier, I honestly feel like Lamont, I mean not Lamont, but Tank needs to take that fight right now immediately. He does not need to wait whatsoever, because if he waits and lets Shakur fight this man and Shakur beats him, then it's going to be, and if he beats him, if he beats him at all with no pushback, that's going to be an issue for Tank, and people are going to be questioning Tank for real now.
Hey, maybe Tank fight Luma, and if Shakur take the fight, he got to do something though.
Well, that's all I'm saying, man. If I was Tank, I don't want Shakur fighting him first. I'm gonna get in there in the ring with this man before he does, and rematch him and knock him out. Like I said, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, Tank just need to get out there and fight somebody we want to. We'll forget about the Lamont fight in the meantime. If he go fight a Loma or Keyshawn or somebody, if Shakur want to go fight Lamont, we'll excuse all that shit.
Yeah, hey, look, I hear what you're saying, but you know what? The sad thing about it is, and this is like I've said before, it's a damn shame that I couldn't look at this fight as a 50-50 or a 60-40 fight in this position. I couldn't even look at it at like this. And then for the fight to have the outcome that it had, to where damn near was like a 50-50 fight. It doesn't matter that he went through his mental situations. Look, that's we. I'm not gonna make no excuses for these fighters. When they get in there, they know what they're getting in there because they don't have to do the fight. They don't have to fight. They can make the decision to say, you know what, I ain't ready right now for this fight. So if you get in there, you know what you're doing. You know what you're getting. You're a prize fighter. You're one of the you're in the top fucking 10 of fighters in that weight division. So there's no excuse on my for me to sit there and be considerate of their feelings when it comes to that. You know what you did. Accept it and move the fuck on.
You know what? Who did? Who you talking about? Who did?
No, I'm saying like you took the fight. That's all I'm saying. You took the fight. If you wasn't up to par, like he tweeted out and said, before. This is what he tweeted. Oh, the fight's canceled. And then his reaction and reason why he said that is because he said he wasn't doing what he needed to do. Well, nigga, pull out the fucking fight. And don't make no fucking excuses after you win after the fight's over with. I don't want to hear that nigga a braid got in your hair. I don't got a braid got in your eye. I don't give a fuck about none of that, my nigga. Like
Nah,
what the fuck
I don't
give a fuck about none of that, bro.
I
Say
don't
that
buy the
shit for
braided.
somebody else, my nigga. This isn't the first fight that you fucking had. This even in your second fight or 10th fight. Nigga, you've had 30 fucking fights, bro. 31 fights. Now you've had 30, but you've had 30 fucking fights. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what you're doing in that fucking ring. You know what you expect. Like you said, you ain't built like that. Like you like to tell the fighters, you in their face, you ain't built like that. You ain't ready for this. You know what I'm saying? These fighters, if they was in my position, they wouldn't even know how to handle this situation. This is him saying this shit. This cocky ass shit.
Boy, you should be a Tank fan the way you got them putting all this energy into him, man. For real. Damn.
Damn, Blue, you about to have a stroke over there, man.
And look, these people complain about the pay-per-view price. They ain't complaining about shit now. Dealing with the price, pay-per-view price. Now they mad at what happened in the 9th round. They're not even talking about the $80. God damn. I said most people was complaining about the pay-per-view price, but no one's complaining about the pay-per-view price. They just talking about what happened in the 9th round.
Man, it's a Tank fight, bro. Everybody shut up. You know what Tank is coming with, bro. You're going to pay that $90. You're going to pay that $80 to $90, bro. You know that. It's a Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He's built himself up like that. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to pay for it? That's up to me. You know what I'm saying? So, that's up to me if I pay for it or not. But at the same token, that's what it is. So you can't really bicker about that. The situation is what happened in the 9th round. Because he was supposed to go in there and knock this gentleman out, and he did not. It's
proven that some fights, you know what I'm saying, Tank has went the distance twice before Lamont Roach. So it's a small percentage of him going the distance and not knocking out his opposition.
Okay, that's fine.
So if you felt that he was supposed to go in there and knock out Lamont Roach, that shows that you really didn't have confidence in Roach, man.
Nah, that's just me being realistic. You see what I'm saying? Because he
do you think he's gonna knock out Shakur Stevenson? I've asked you this before.
No,
do you think?
No, you okay, then
you ain't being realistic. Then
so no, I am being realistic.
You ain't being realistic then.
Just because you don't.
So
agree with me
you put the Lamont Roach tag on there as getting knocked out. But now you don't believe Shakur gonna get knocked out.
Shakur is better than Lamont Roach. Do you agree?
I'm gonna ask you a crazy question, man.
No. Your silence and you ask.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask me again. Go ahead.
You know the question.
No, go ahead. Ask me a question again.
No, I'm not. W said, stop doing that to me, fam.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead and ask me the question again.
No,
I didn't hear you.
Know that. Then why are you talking? Why are you not trying to hear me, my guy? I respect you enough to hear you and listen to you.
All I ask, bro. I'm in my 50s, man. I didn't hear you.
Okay. I got you. Is Lamont Roach better than Shakur?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. If
Okay.
you ask me who has the better resume, yeah, Shakur. Shakur
Okay.
has the better resume. But if you ask me who's better, they haven't fought each other. I can't even say they having a common opponent. You know what I'm saying? Besides Jamel Herring. And yeah, Shakur beat Jamel Herring, but Lamont Roach didn't. I can't just hold that to now because he's a champion. Shakur is a standing champion.
Well,
You know what I'm
just because
saying?
you're, but hold on. Just because you're a champion now and back then you wasn't, that doesn't mean anything. You
Fighters
could have just been.
improve, bro. Fighters
Yes,
improve.
you're right. You're right. But you don't think so? So hold on. Just Lamont Roach is improving and Shakur's not.
Man, I'm just saying he lost to Jamel Herring, a common opponent of Shakur. Shakur had his way with Jamel Herring, right? We seen that fight. He
100%.
took his belt, and
Yeah.
and it didn't fare too well for Lamont Roach back then. He didn't beat Jamel Herring, but he
Let me.
did go
So.
the distance with Gervonta
Mhm,
Davis, right? A three-weight
mhm.
world champion like Shakur, and people are hyping him, and now to say, okay, we didn't expect him to be this good. So
Well,
now he
styles make
has
fights.
he
Hold on.
has a
Hold on.
higher boxing FICO,
Mhm.
going the
You're
distance with
correct.
Tank.
You're correct.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
no matter what, styles make fights, and so therefore they both have history with each other, and this is what I kept saying before the fight even happened, to where it's going to be a different story. So I even said right then, everybody keeps saying that sitting there saying that Tank gonna knock this dude out. If Tank gets some pushback right now, look what happened, and I was correct when I said what I said. Look what's going on right now. Tank is getting hella pushback because he did not dominate this gentleman, and I was correct.
He
Because
didn't
I've been
dominate
saying
Isak Cruz either, bro.
this. I'm not. I don't. I'm not talking about Isaac Cruz. I'm talking about Lamont Roach. That they have. Lamont Roach fought Herring and Shakur. If we're doing that, I don't believe in the triangle theory effect, but I'm
Did he
bringing it up
dominate
right
Frank
now.
Martin? Did he dominate Frank Martin?
Who? Uh,
Javante.
yeah. He got him. He got him out there. He got him out
So
there.
so you think he dominated Frank Martin? I didn't say did he get him up out of there. Up to the point of the knockdown was Tank Davis dominating
I'm
Frank
not gonna
Martin.
say he dominated. What I'm saying
I
is
wouldn't
he
say it
set him
either.
up. Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
wouldn't
say he
say it either.
dominated.
He
No,
didn't dominate
but
him.
but yes, he was in control of the fight. Yes, no matter what, he was in control of that fight, regardless.
You look at the punch stats with Frank Martin and Tank comparable to Tank versus Lamont. You might be surprised now. That's all I'm saying. You might be surprised on how much work Frank Martin was putting in. Because I look at this Roach and Davis fight also that the punch stats was very low. And every time I mention that, people want to say just because they knew each other in sparring. No, no, no. It's not. It's not. In my opinion, it's not. They knew each other. There's been plenty of fighters that's spar each other, and they come in here and get loot. They get tossed and easy work.
So what's your reasoning behind the low output?
Tank was carrying this nigga. That's pretty much
Yeah, but
Hey,
you only threw about 23 punches around.
correct. Like both of them. They when we want to talk about separation of Lamont Roach, having his way with Tank in this fight. Where's the separation when it comes to the numbers though? I mean, the numbers are very close, and we're talking about low numbers for Tank. That's unusual for Tank to throw such low numbers like that. But I'll say it, man. I think that freaking Tank was, that was his boy, and he was taking it easy on him. He didn't want to flatline him when his mom was in the building. He
look,
didn't want to flatline that dude.
I don't see it like his boy. I don't consider him like that because even Shakur said that's my boy. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I
So
don't
what he
believe in
gonna,
that shit. You know
so
what I'm
what
saying?
Tank gonna
So
do in the
what I'm
rematch?
saying, well, hold on. I feel like this when it comes to them talking about they know each other. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but leave that shit out the door because no matter what, if you choose to get in the ring with that, y'all both make the decision to get in the ring of it with each other. Let that shit go, man. Because Shakur said the same fucking shit. But if Shakur goes in there and dominates him like he did Jamal Herring, because this is the point that people like to bring up. Oh, they were boys, and look how Shakur did Jamel Herring. He beat
They
him up.
wasn't boys like that. They just was under
But
the
hold on.
same
This is what I
B&B
said.
banner, bro.
No, you're right. Hold on. You're right. I agree with you. But there's so many people that don't agree with what me and you are saying right now. They're saying that there are boys and Shakur's a liar. He's a backstabber. You know, he acts like he's cool with you, but then he'll spar you, and then go in there and do this. This is the only reason why he did what he did to Herring is because he sparred him and he was being friends with him, and come on, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, he did stab him in the back.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
Shakur did stab Herring in the back, man.
Okay, so you don't think
he started to try to treat the man like shit, and they had been over. He had been over to break bread with the dude.
Okay, so did
and they had way more personal relationship. Look, Lamont Roach fought the nicest fight you can fight, bro. Come on, man. Y'all act like that dude. Look, y'all act like Lamont Roach was in there gritting his mouthpiece, man, and biting down and really sitting on some punches. Man, his punches didn't look like they had too much effect on Tank, to be honest. Timing beats power. He lands some very well-timed punches on Tank. Absolutely. But I think Tank carried the shit out of Lamont Roach.
Oh, shit. So
I don't think that. And then this is what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to let the gentleman go right there because I don't want to. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so Lamont Roach, you know what I'm saying? He's got a power that's respectable, and when you say it like that, you make it seem like he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got to give him credit, man. He went in there and he had the mental capacity to be able to say that I'm not gonna let you're not gonna knock me out. I don't give a fuck what you throw. There's some fighters that have the mental ability to say that no matter what, I'm ready for whatever punch you throw. And that's what Lamont Roach displayed when he was in that situation. He wasn't going for you're going to knock me out like you do everybody else. I understand how you move. So therefore, I'm in this to win it. So let's get this fight on and let's do what we do. That's why every time, God damn it.
What the hell is that? The microwave or something?
No, this is earpiece.
Oh, his Bluetooth died?
Yeah, he bought them Temu earpieces 10 for motherfucking $2. Man, you're there. Get off them Temu freaking earpieces, Blue, for real, man.
Yeah, I wish it was a Temu.
You make enough money, man, to goddamn get some new earpieces, man.
Nah, man, I'm still waiting on this motherfucker, bro. I don't even want to get into it. They done told me that like something they got pushed back for the delivery, and they. I don't want to hear this shit pretty soon. I'm about to just go buy it pretty soon. I'm supposed to be waiting on it, but I don't want two of them.
Man, you can go to Best Buy up the street and get some shit, bro.
Nah, not like what I got right now. I'm waiting on it. I've already paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what's fucking you up, bro. That shit keep on beeping in your ear.
Yeah.
And it's fucking you up from really seeing shit for what it is and having logical sense of thought.
Man. Get off the gas, man.
I'm serious, man. Like, you really don't want to show no love to Tank, man. I'm kind of putting you on that roster, man, as a Tank hater, bro.
You know I show love to Tank because I'll call out, man, if I see something that shouldn't be done, I will. Man, I don't give a fuck. Like that's the whole point. I don't even care about this fight that much where I'm like, God damn, I gotta defend this nigga Lamont Roach when nobody else will.
But you was defending a loctician that you don't even know, all because she's a female, man.
Well, I mean, the only reason why is because Tank didn't come out and say, like, nigga.
What does it matter? She don't have shit to do with boxing. She just did the fighter's hair.
Then he shouldn't have threw her under the bus. He shouldn't have threw her under the bus. He threw her under the bus. And you know this.
So you rolling with the grease?
No, I'm not rolling. No, I'm not. No, look, I'm not rolling with that.
Hey, he had grease in his fucking hair. That's all I know. Shit.
Nah, I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that.
Thank you.
I mean,
and WCS played a video to where talking about a braid that a little short ass thin braid fucking went in his fucking eye and discombobulated him so much to where the nigga said, I gotta take a knee, y'all. Woo!
Have you ever had anything fly in your eye, man? Come on, man. Let's not act like some small go in your eye, man. You like, God damn, you grab the shit, you wipe it.
Listen, I've been in a fight before to where something got in my goddamn eye, nigga. You think I'm gonna tell the nigga that I'm fighting? Hey man, time out, bro. I know we don't like each other, but nigga, I got something in my eye, and I want to make this an equal fight. So can you please step aside and allow me to get this shit out my eye, this debris in my eye, so I can motherfucking make sure that I can beat your ass? Because
When
right
you
now I
running
got the
away, when you
advantage.
running away, it don't matter if you call timeout or not.
Get off the gas, bro. Get off the gas, my guy. You won't see you glazing right now. You know what? You right.
Tank had some grease
Hey,
in his
that
eye,
nigga,
huh?
I
yeah,
can't
this
believe
nigga.
y'all black men never perspired and had some hair chemicals, especially if you went through the Jerry curl days. I bet if I look at some of y'all freaking
Nigga,
portfolio,
he ain't got
you
no
know what I'm
Jerry
saying?
curl and
Y'all
shit,
nigga
bro.
had Jerry curls and the shit was dripping and you was wiping your eye
I'm not hearing
and
none of
taking a
that.
break, all that shit.
Brother,
Nah.
I played basketball for 2 hours straight, worked out, played basketball, and ain't ever worried about no goddamn sweat and chemicals getting in my eye from my braids dripping in my eye, bro. I don't care. I can turn my head to receive a pass, basketball, and then I can turn my head to pass the ball, or I can turn my head to shoot the ball, and ain't got shit
Were
in
you a
my
starter
motherfucking
though?
eye. What
Did
you
you
mean? Of
start?
course I was. Nigga, if we working out, listen, I'm working
I'm
out.
just saying because starters get more playing time than those who ride the bench. So, like I
Well, I'm
said
a starter,
before,
nigga. Even if we playing just in the gym period, you know what I'm saying, or
like,
outside,
look,
just street
the
ball,
reason why I'm
I'm
saying
still a
that is
starter, my
because,
nigga.
like,
Yeah,
when
I'm
they
a starter.
said, okay, you started, okay, cool. I was saying earlier, like, Tank did not have 24 minutes, you know, that after he got his hair done, that he can go through the whole sweating process for some, his hair to get sweaty and shit like that. So when he was in a fight, and everything, man. He started. It was a whole different regiment, man. Different temperature, room temperature, different movement, aerobic exercise, all that shit, bro.
What day did he get his hair braided? Tuesday or Wednesday? What day was
It
it?
was
Wednesday,
Wednesday. It
Wednesday.
was Wednesday.
Nah. Hey, whatever grease was in his hair, that nigga put it in his head on Saturday.
and
Whatever.
look, and
Hey,
look, hold on.
okay, that's another great point.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me
What
say
if
this.
that's true though?
Let me
It
say
could be
this.
true.
Hold
Could
on.
be
Let me
true.
say this because it was brought to the attention. Somebody put out there and said, "Hey, look, you know what? Tank is literally arguing with his court, with the head coach, and the Calvin Ford. He's Hunter and Ford. He was arguing with both of them, saying, "Hey, man, don't use that towel right there because that's the towel that has the grease on it. Use a different one." And Calvin Ford said, "No, this is a new towel. So therefore, I don't want to hear that shit."
Look, that made sense. He's like, I wipe my face with that towel, so don't use it because I don't want to put shit in my
But
motherfucking
that's
eye.
why he was arguing with Calvin Ford because he thought he was using the same fucking thing towel, and he wasn't. Calvin Ford had to yell at him, well, not yell at him, but he had to basically confirm with him. Look, bro, this is a different fucking towel. It is not one with the grease on it, and he still wiped his face with it. So I don't want to hear that. He debunked himself right then and there. God damn.
So what kind of grease did Tank put in his hair on
I
Saturday?
don't know.
That's what I
Hey,
want to know.
that
And
grease, that eye grease. It was that eye grease that they put on their face for swollen eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of grease. It wasn't no
everybody
motherfucking
know that
grease.
you got braids. You got to keep your scalp a certain
Man, I
way.
don't want to hear that shit, man. You don't
Yeah,
have to
So
keep all
somebody
this
might
shit in
have
your head.
somebody might have ordered
No.
his scalp on Saturday before he went to the freaking arena.
Nah,
You know
then
what I'm saying?
he should have
yeah.
said that then. He didn't say that. He said it's the braiders. She braided on my hair and put it in there. Nah, that's what he said. He didn't say that, oh, somebody put grease in my hair.
Yeah,
That's the reason why.
yeah.
He said that
That 3 day
he
grease story ain't working, man.
thank you. So you can keep on glazing over the fact all you want to, WCS, and come up with different narratives, but that ain't gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work because Tank is putting you in a situation where you have to basically keep coming up with so much stuff to where it can make you feel. It don't make me feel satisfied because I'm like this. Why do I got to keep on
You
coming with
came
new?
in late on the live. Like I really
No,
wasn't
you're
talking about
right.
no grease in his hair.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you're right. I did come in late. I did 100% come in
I
late.
was
I
I
ain't
was
lying.
pretty much speaking on actual Steve Willis and the decision that he made and what the WBA has basically rendered. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't find it unreasonable or unjustifiable based off him not calling the knockdown because he didn't see a punch land. That's all.
No, that's understandable.
Hey man, Steve has officially joined the ranks of Tony Weeks. We'll forget about it in a few months.
I think Tony Weeks what he did was worse though.
With Rolly and Barossa.
Yeah, because he stopped the fight when Rolly was getting his ass beat.
Yeah, true.
He stopped the fight. He didn't look. Steve Willis didn't hand tank the win. It still was 3 rounds plus remaining in the fight. Tony Weeks stopped the fight after Rolly had been knocked down. He stopped the fight. Now that's a robbery. And Tony Weeks is still up here freaking refereeing.
Yeah. I mean,
But
just like
Blue probably don't care about that though. It's all good, man.
but hold on. What's your name is still
It's
going to
all
referee?
good.
Wilkins is going to still referee too. Like you said, he was
He
interviewed when
didn't
he
do anything. He protected the A
look.
side. He didn't really do
No,
anything
you're
wrong,
right.
man.
You're
Fuck
right.
all
You're
that.
right. He was interviewed while he was trying to eat some food. Somebody pulled up on him and tried to do an interview with him and try to ask him a couple quick questions. And he was like, "Look, I can't answer the questions because I can't do it." Basically, he said, "I
Yeah,
can't answer that shit." You know what I'm
that man,
saying? So he
he read his
protected the A side.
contract.
He exactly. He ain't gonna get sued for nobody. He ain't stupid. He knows what it is. That's why
Yeah,
the A side. That's why the A side privilege was put out there and displayed when, when it came down to it. 100% it was
Man, he
displayed.
know what's on the papers. He followed the orders on what he had to do, and there's
yeah.
no
Yeah, you're right.
punishment. They're not going to punish him.
Steve must have been
Nah,
in the military like us, man. Steve must have been in the military. He followed orders, man.
hey,
He
look,
had to been in
there
the
ain't no
Hey
military.
punishment
man, he
for.
got he got to understand. Steve was following his core values, bro. Stand on it. You know
Look,
what I'm
for
saying?
Steve
Honor,
not going to be
courage, and
penalized.
commitment all day.
Hey, Steve did what he was supposed to do, man. Blue.
Hey, look, Steve is not going to be in a position to where he's going to get in trouble. It's just a matter of the commission. They basically correcting it or not correcting. They got to come with a decision. It doesn't fall back on Steve. He's an employee of them, so therefore they ain't gonna give a fuck. They're gonna protect him. Hey man, you did what you did. Good job. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but now we need to move forward. We have to move forward because you didn't do what you did. So therefore, you made it too obvious. Now it's on us to correct the situation. Now we have to do. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to protect. Now we have to do damage control. That's exactly what it is. It's damage
right,
control. That's
right.
100% damage control right now.
And these
100%.
niggas, and they got short memories. Man, in another year, in a year or so, they'll be done forgot about it, man. Steve will be back getting money. He'll be back making the same little smirking faces. Niggas would have done forgot by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
I
that's why
mean,
I
they
said
they
it
they
doesn't
don't
matter.
they don't know that last year it was Shakur. Then Shakur fought Artem. They jumped the tank. Man, they all over the place with this shit, man. You know, they all over the place on who they want to support heavy.
Yeah,
That's just the way it is in boxing.
Steve might get referee of the year next year. Niggas gonna be loving Steve again.
Oh
He
wow.
should for looking out for my boy. He should. I'll put my vote in.
Ooh, you will. Ooh, you are. Ooh, you was a
Hey,
boy. I
stand for
tell you.
something to fall for anything, man. He stood for something that night. He stood for what was on the paper.
I heard that, man.
They
Even
say
when it
protect
wasn't
the A
right.
side by all means necessary. That's what Steve did.
Yeah, yeah. That's why boxing, just because of you and the other people like you, boxing is not going to be great.
Make
Boxing, when has
boxing great
boxing been
again.
great? When has it been great? It hasn't been great in a long time. That's why Riyadh season is taking all the good fights over there in Saudi, bro.
Shit.
That's why I try
Yeah,
to tell these U.S. fans, you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about Tank when freaking Turkey Al Sheik is putting on all the fights over there.
I ain't
And
worried about Tank. Listen, we're talking about
Yeah,
the Tank because
y'all want Tank
that's
to be over
nah, nah.
there,
Listen,
with
listen.
Turkey Al
This
Sheik so
fight
he can
just happened.
goddamn get
WCS,
robbed.
you ain't gonna be able to do that. This fight just happened, and that's the reason why people are talking about it.
Y'all want him to get robbed and shit. You
Pretty
know,
soon, the Tank fans gonna basically put it to where they gonna start talking. They gonna start saying pretty soon, "Why are we still talking about this?" and move it to something else because they don't want to hear the bullshit no more. That's what's
Hey,
gonna happen.
this is a fact right here, just in case, both of y'all want to take a look at it. That is a fact, especially when you're black. That's a
What's the fact?
fact.
Let me see.
Let me see, man. What's he talking about?
When you have braids, you either grease or oil the space between the braids.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Okay, whatever, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, you do.
let's look at it this way. Is he right or wrong?
Listen,
No, is he right or wrong?
He's right. That's my comment. That's my comment.
Okay, so you take that with grease, you take that, right? You take with grease or oil, and let's just say it was oil. When Tank get his hair done, he ain't paying attention. Let's just say it's oil. They say oil and water don't mix, right? I mean, it's possible, the chemicals and everything else, but either hey, neither here nor there, man. He's still undefeated,
Yeah, he undefeated, man. Steve did his job, man. We ain't tripping.
Haters gonna hate. That's what it is.
And you gonna congratulate.
And referees gonna protect.
Look, haters gonna hate, but you gonna congratulate.
Congratulate who? Lamont Roach for what?
Nah, you gonna congratulate Tank. Tank, you did a good job, bro. You know what it is.
He did, man. I have to commend Tank for being the face of a promotion and following orders the same. He didn't go in there. He didn't go in there overly aggressive, intensive. Looking to decapitate. No, he didn't, bro. He turned up in the 7th round a little bit. He didn't keep consistent.
He did try.
No, he didn't. He carried that dude.
Look, you're wrong. You're wrong. He didn't carry.
He carried Lamont Roach, man, like a backpack all day.
Listen. If you carry somebody, you're not in the corner praying.
Man, them fighters, no cameras are on them the whole fight, man. Anything they do, people gonna see,
man. Now you just glazing. Now you sitting over there taking whatever fucking shit that you about to cook with, you know what I'm saying, over your rotisserie chicken, you know what I'm saying, that you trying to produce right now. It might be barbecue sauce. It could be some motherfucking honey. It could be some mayonnaise. It could be some butter. But you glazing, you using some kind of additive to the goddamn chicken right now.
That nigga got mayonnaise on his chicken?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga talking about. I don't know what blue ain't no black man got mayonnaise on his chicken, man.
Hey, bro, I know how to cook, fam. So you tripping?
Okay, hold up. Now, if you're making a sandwich, now you might put mayo on there.
Wrong. No, you're wrong. You could put mayo.
But mayo on chicken?
I'm telling you right now, you're wrong. Stop it.
What's that, a binder? What you using that as, a binder or something? Is it smoke a chicken or something?
Nah, man. Cut that shit. Listen, y'all sit there trying to say what y'all say. And I'm telling you, y'all obviously are not cooks like that. And therefore, cooks know what I'm talking about. Because you can use mayonnaise over especially when you're doing what you do. You can use mayonnaise, butter, all kind of shit, bro. Cut it out, man.
Explain. Hold on, Blue. Explain the mayonnaise to me right quick, man. Because I might
try. It's a coating. It's just a coating, man. You can put the cover it with mayonnaise, the chicken, put the seasoning and everything like that.
So it's a binder, like I said.
Man, it's your glazing, bro. Cut it out.
No, I'm saying.
No, he's talking about, does it bind? Like, okay, you said rotisserie. Like when you talking about barbecue. Barbecue binds to the chicken, right? So I never seen a chicken.
Yeah, you can use
you glaze that motherfucker with mayo and it binds, and you take it out and you say, damn, look at that shit right there. That shit look crispy. I've never seen that before.
We'll try it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, try it.
Like certain people, they'll use like mustard as a binder, like when you want to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm asking. Is mayonnaise a binder? Is what I'm asking.
That's what I've been saying, fam. That's why I said what I said.
Oh, okay, okay, cool. So you smoking the chicken? Oh, okay, all right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want to do when it comes to. That's why I'm saying this nigga over glazing like a motherfucker. I don't know what kind of additive he's using, but he's using something. That's all I'm saying.
We just country Georgia boys, man.
Hey, look. That's why I said what I said. I don't know what WCS is using for his glazing techniques. You know what I'm saying? But he uses something. That's all I'm saying. You dig?
Let me let you get it out your system, Blue. I'm gonna let you get it out your system. Any other jokes you got, man?
No. You good. That's
Okay.
all. That's all.
I just want you to get it out your system because
Man,
if
I
if
appreciate you.
nothing else goes on the rest of the week, the decision gonna stay the same, man.
Hey, if it does, I ain't mad at it. If it doesn't, I ain't mad at it either, man. You know what I'm saying? Give that man Lamont Roach his just motherfucking due. That's all I'm saying. If it works out like that, he gets the win. He gets a W instead of a fucking draw. That's what happened. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm
I'm
not
pretty
gonna
sure
sit there and say
Lamont
that.
don't want to win. He doesn't want to win like that, man.
Why?
He
Why?
wants
Why
to win.
wouldn't
He
he?
wants
Because
to
if he
win the
didn't,
right way.
no. See, now you
Look.
speculate. Now you speculate, and you're
He's
incorrect.
defeating.
You
He's
know that he
defeating
doesn't.
Willis. He's
No, you
defeating Steve
know.
Willis because Steve Willis pretty much made the ill-advised decision to stop the
Nah.
count.
See, now you
So his
listen.
win
See,
won't be over Tank. It'll be over Willis, man.
man, god damn, my nigga.
He got to take it out of Willis' hand like Marquez, man. He got to take it out of Willis'
Hey,
hand.
look. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Y'all niggas is glazing. Hey, you know what? I can't win this shit.
Hey,
I'm
man,
gonna
he
go
got
ahead
to.
and say y'all right. That's what y'all want to hear. I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
He got to take it out the ref hand, man. You
Hey,
know he got to do that.
look. No. Y'all right. Okay, for sure.
You don't want to leave it in the hand of the judges, which it was a
Okay.
draw ultimately. You know, I
Well,
haven't
he
heard
couldn't
you
do
say
anything about it.
anything.
No,
Look,
no,
I
no, no,
haven't
no, no,
heard
no,
you
no.
say
No,
anything
you're
about
right.
Malinsky, Feldman, and Stein.
Hold on. You're right. But I can't do nothing about it to change the outcome. I am just a boxing fan. Whatever I can rant and rave and do whatever the freak I want to. It don't mean it's gonna change anything. Because we ain't doing it as one unit. If all the boxing fans was doing something that's one, then it'd be a different story. We ain't. So it is what it is. The outcome is the outcome. And if this man if it gets overturned, then it gets overturned. If it doesn't,
Man,
it
you
doesn't.
keep saying that, man, but I mean,
No, because I'm trying to put it in your head. I don't want to. I don't. Because
that
if it
ain't a
gets
boxing
overturned,
fan right there, man.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you
That ain't a
this.
boxing
So, are you going
fan.
to make content if are you going to do content if they? Because I
Here
know
we
you
go again
are.
with all these hypothetical, scenarios and shit on
So
what
you're not
if.
going to do any content if
I
they
don't have
do if
to.
they
I don't have to
overturn it.
answer that because you're asking
Ah.
something that hasn't happened yet. It hasn't been overturned.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say is
You're hoping,
this.
wishing, and praying that something
No,
happens so you can brag about it.
I mean you
That's
want to say
all.
it's bragging. It's not a. It's not
Yeah,
bragging,
you want to brag
honestly.
about it because you
No,
want
no, no, no.
Javante. You want Tank to get his first loss. So when it comes time for Shakur
I don't
to
have to worry
get
about it getting first. He got a draw. To me,
when it
that's
come
even
come time for
he
him to
got a draw with a person
tuck
that.
Shakur in, you want to say who's the A side and B side, and
Okay,
Tank
man.
lost to
Okay,
freaking Lamont
I'm gonna go ahead and
Roach.
run it. Mhm.
That's all. You just wanted to be something favorable. Shout out to
Okay.
ITC Boxing to you, man. Salute to you, bro.
Look, like I said,
You're never gonna have the advantage, bro, between Shakur and Tank when it comes down to them um, gracing the square together, just based off this decision. It's not gonna work out that way, man.
hey, look. At least, see, because I cook. This nigga, I know this nigga Gooch cooks because he said that's white people shit, which it truly is. Because that shit
What's
blows
white
me
people
away.
shit?
Put the mayo. That's white people shit.
But you made it seem like it's a natural thing for blacks to know.
No, I
So
did
you be
not.
switching up, nigga. You be
No,
switching up,
you
man.
know what? You know what? WCS don't do that because all
No,
I
didn't
did
he
is
say that, Tyree? I mean, come on, bro.
I
Like I
never
said,
put
man,
a label.
I ain't never seen no. He asked you,
Okay,
okay, is it a binding? He said, man, come on, man, you should know. I never seen that shit down south, bro.
WCS. All I did is put up. All I did is put up and said you're using something. I don't know what you're using. I just brought up shit. I said honey. I said all kind of shit. My guy, stop
Honey.
sticking on. Stop
Okay,
stick.
okay, I can
Stop.
see honey, I can see
No,
barbecue because
no, no.
barbecue
Listen
sauce
to what
come
I'm
with honey
saying.
sometime, but
Listen, my
mayo,
guy.
no,
But
no,
you're making it seem like what I'm saying is not credible,
no.
right, guy? And I'm telling
No,
you,
no,
it
no. It
is.
may be credible on that side where you're at. I'm not saying it's not credible. Where
Okay,
you're
well,
at, it may be
but you're
credible.
saying I'm faking or I'm switching up, and
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no. I just said I can't relate to it because I've never seen it in my
Okay,
life.
then, okay, when you say it like that, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
But when you
why
say
would I
what you
say you
said, it's a
faking it? I think you
well.
for real.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is that's why I said I cook. I know what I'm talking about because you got to appeal to everybody. You can't just appeal. I can't just appeal to myself.
Nah,
when I'm doing
black
what I'm doing.
down south. Who they appealing to besides other Southerners is down
Nah,
here?
brother.
Everybody.
I know. Well, I mean, everybody deals with their situation differently.
You know, with
That's what it
mayo
is.
on a chicken, man, it kind of give me like you put raisins in potato salad too.
I thought he was making a chicken salad. You talking about mayonnaise?
Yeah, I thought you were doing something, that's different. Mayo on chicken.
y'all, yeah, y'all try to hit me with some low blows. I ain't gonna accept them, bro.
No, I'm saying why not put raisins in the potato salad if it's something that
maybe he's making blue cheese
Man,
dressing or something.
I ain't doing no mayo. I ain't doing no motherfucking raisins, my nigga. I'm not doing that, bro. If I'm catering to somebody and that's what they want, then it's a different story, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I do this for real. All money. Look. All money. Hey, listen. I'm gonna take care of you if that's what you ask for because I'm like that. You see what I'm saying? But on some weird shit, I ain't gonna do something that I feel uncomfortable about. If I feel uncomfortable about it, it ain't happening.
Oh,
It
you
ain't
got
happening.
you do catering, Blue?
Man, I do a lot, man. I do a lot.
yeah, blue legit. He's
I do it.
certified with his shit.
Look. I don't be on here just talking to talk, my nigga. I got a life outside this shit for real.
I
You know
mean,
what
that
I'm
I can
saying?
vouch for. I'm talking about the mayo shit, but nigga, real
Yeah.
businessman. I give him that.
Yeah, I really do what it do, bro. Like these motherfuckers out here, they just. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I try to appeal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your following is your following, and people. You know, I love money, so therefore I'm not gonna discriminate. I don't care if you're straight, gay. You know what I'm saying? Get this money, my nigga, because you gonna do you. I'm gonna do me. That's what it is. And I love making money. I don't like making chips. I love making money. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to get me some of that mayonnaise chicken. Let's go.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you are willing to actually experiment, you can try it, bro.
No,
I
I've seen it. I've seen it. That's how I knew what it was. I seen somebody
okay,
do it.
cool. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because just season your shit up, put the mayonnaise on there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a coating, bro. It just makes your shit a lot more tender. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Juicy.
seen
You
them.
know what I'm saying?
They put the mayonnaise on first, then they season. That's how I seen them do it.
Yeah, you can do that. You can, yeah, most definitely. Yes. Because it'll hold. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. And that shit's crazy. We talked about a lot. This is a great live right here, my guy WCS. You know what I'm saying? Great live, my friend. Great live, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was surprised when I seen you was on. You there? You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying it's a great live, man. You know, you got a great live going right now. Because when I seen you on, as you know, that I didn't even know you was on. That's why I just went straight to the panel. You know what I'm saying? like, what's up, my nigga live? You know what I'm saying? Let's do this.
Yeah, I know you was gonna join because you wanted to, defend Lamont Roach.
Whatever, you can say whatever, my guy.
I know you. I know Blue was gonna be en route to defend Lamont Roach.
Hey, look, you. Hey, at least you know. Fuck. At least I ain't.
I mean,
At
he's a
least
good
I'm
guy,
not one
man.
of
I
the.
don't have nothing bad to say about old boy.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
At least I'm not. At least I'm not trying to fanboy to where I can't be respectable of other fighters that are in the fighting community. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually trying to. I look at fighting differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I see two people on the street, I'm gonna stop and look. Oh damn, he caught that motherfucker. He look a lot better. I thought he was gonna motherfucker. I thought he gonna beat him up easily, but that ain't the case. This little nigga got some skills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a judge that fight. I'm gonna be right there. Am I gonna hop in and defend? No, I'm not at all. But I'm gonna sit there and say, God damn it, and walk away. You damn right.
All right, fellas, I'm about to head out, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Hey, boss, man. Thank you, man.
All right, peace.
Thank you for that dialogue, man. Yeah, WCS, man. Great live, bro. That's real shit, man. I don't know if you shutting it down, but yeah, it was great live, man. appreciate you doing what you're doing, brother.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'm about to bounce, man. It's been 2.5.
I
So I
know,
can
man. That's why I
possibly
said,
come
man,
back.
great live. Because you
Yeah.
you usually keep it about 2 hours or whatever it is, but you opened up the panel today by about an hour and a half. Man, that's why I said great live, man. Continue the great work, man. Because you do what it do. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, brother. Keep up the
I
good work.
appreciate it, man. Respect
Most
to you,
definitely.
man.
Yeah,
I
most
know you're
definitely.
gonna talk your shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But
We all going.
as a person, you know what it is. It's respect, man. You
Yeah,
doing your thing.
exactly. That's why I don't. That's why you know what I don't catch feelings. I'm just gonna be me.
Oh, you was in your
Because
feelings today, Nick. For real.
no. You might think I was, but I was
You
defending.
was high
I was
pitched and
defending
all
my
that,
beliefs.
defending Lamar.
Hey. You can say that, but I was defending my beliefs. That's all I was
Okay.
doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. That's the
Yeah,
you
we'll
see that
take
state.
that, defending your beliefs. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
can take
that's what
that.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was defending my beliefs, and that's the reason why you might have thought I was being a little extra emotional, but I wasn't. I was just defending my beliefs because y'all was coming with questions that I had to answer, and I was feeling like sometimes some questions was just like, "What the hell is you asking me right now?" So you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. It goes both ways. But nah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, boss. Keep up with the good work, man. Thank you, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate you putting up as always, man. You know
Hey,
what I'm
for sure,
saying?
man. Be easy,
And
man.
be easy. And shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and game. Man, we should do it again another time, another place. Until then, peace.